the world of toys. Missing out in the world of toys. Boxings and museums, reviews and reviews. Missing out in the world of toys. Boxings and museums, reviews and reviews. Missing out in the world of toys.
Welcome back, my friends. I have my piano for this Mythic Legions party for something that we need to discover. We know now that in mythos we discover something around the sea. New creature, new race. But whatever race you find in mythos, we need to sing the same song, because you find your allegiance when you got affection. You find emotions into a magic war. And to do a Mythic Legions party like this one, I need mythic friends, and today I have some of the best of this community. And I wanna start with an awesome artist that did the artwork for the recent Tale of Crossroad Legions.com exclusives. So please welcome, return to my show, my friend David Williams. So welcome back to my show, David.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing great. How you doing, man?
I'm doing excellent. Thank you for having me.
I'm very happy to have you back. Congratulations for your... I almost put everything that was in my mug, every water, because there is a blood of water, whatever, flew to my jacket now. Because today is a rush day, as I mentioned before the show. But congratulations for your artwork on this beautiful figure. But tell me something about, because you, as a customers, as a observer, I should say, when you compare you recognize immediately a new style in the artwork of the line, no? And that's really cool. I think that one of the most important thing for an artist is I should say his footprint, his styles, no? Because it's important to an artist as something that is recognizable, and we recognize your style, your vision in this art. So tell me something about your inspiration in general when you do art.
Well, when I was a teenager, I was really into comic books, or kid up to being a teenager, and I got really into kind of like the anime style, like the '90s style anime, and I really started to incorporate that into drawing characters, and that was kind of my focus, is to make everything look like those old animated series from, the 70s, 80s, 90s, and it's kind of just stayed that way ever since,
Cool.
with kind of like the heavier black and the solid lines and stuff. But yeah, I mostly have cartoons and comic books to thank for that.
Yeah, I feel those vibes in your style, both cartoon and comic book. And the reason I like, because I'm a cartoon guy, and so I like that. I like this different way to also to tell the story, especially for Mythic Legions, to represent these characters. I think it's really cool. It's
Yeah.
another way we can imagine a possible comic book or animated version of Mythic Legion. I think it should be an interesting media, in my opinion, to push the line. What do you think?
Oh yeah, that'd be fun. I definitely am a one thing at a time kind of person. So I'd like to see, the book that we're working on now. I'd like to be that, or I'd like that to get finished first, and then we'll worry about what happens next.
Okay, but now we need to worry about someone that frequently, sometimes on his show, hold a big sword. And I want to introduce to you this next guest. So I change the point of view because you need to see the piano, and let's do another song for another guest.
Perfect.
If there is a tale in this community, there is a guy that is like an hero. Hold the big sword on his shoulder, I should say on his left. And the name of this medieval Nordish, I should say a barbarian in some way, a Viking. He's a guy that everybody loves in this community. He's one half of Legionnaire, and his name is Brad Jones. His name is Brad Jones. That is coming few seconds in my show.
So please welcome the one and the only Brad Jones. There we go. There is the show. I told you that our hero is back. So, man.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
How you doing, Brad?
I am doing excellent. How are you, Mr. Allen?
I am doing good. Super busy, but good. Super busy because of my writing stuff, my YouTube stuff, and I try to be on top of everything. But let's see comments in the chat before to continue the show. Dave Orkin, David Williams, my friends. It's our friends too, so we have a mutual friend in common, Dave.
Mm-hmm.
And I Kiss by CR8 Girl. Brad, one and the only
Steph, right?
And more guests are coming. Don't worry. Don't forget the guys. I try to don't forget also to watch in the because a little background story. I started to use the Mac for my stream just recently because my laptop was too crappy and my stream goes down every time. Remember one episode with Shartimus Prime. Thanks God that my friend Shartimus Prime is a larger than life crafter like me, and he helped me to continue the show when my connection went down because of the laptop, not with the connection. Discovered that, and with the Mac is always smooth, but a little bit is another word, no? Mac and PC are two different land of not of mythos but of cybernetic reality.
Yeah.
So, Brad, why you dress red today?
Well, it is the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Okay,
They are playing right now.
It's a sports team.
It's college football.
Football. Okay, you play football.
That's where my wife went to college, so I support her.
Okay. Now, do you play football also in your free time?
My son does, so I like to watch my son play football.
I can imagine you play football with the sword instead to use your feet. No.
Well, yeah, I wish they would let me, come on the field with this. I think it'd be fun.
Absolutely.
I could score some touchdowns with that thing,
So I think we missed someone. If you watch, David, if you watch Bread like this, it's like to see the sky without the sun, the night without the moon. What do you think about, Bread
I agree.
alone?
Yeah, I feel like something's missing
Yeah, something is missing. I feel a
for
little bit
sure.
melancholic to see Bread alone. So I think it's time to bring in our show another amazing guest. So let's do another improvisation, because actually, when I play the piano, when I sing, I really don't know what I'm doing. It's just improvisation.
I don't know what to do.
As I mentioned before, Brad is a hero, but he's in his own story. Call it Mythic Legion Slayer. He has a friend that fight with him in the land of Mythos. And actually, they are the co-hosts of the best Mythic Legion show. You know why it's the best Mythic Legion show? Because it's the only one show that dedicate an episode to me. So I love Legion Slayer, I love Red Jones, and I love Michael Casper. So please welcome, guys, the one and the only Michael Casper from Legion Slayer. So please welcome and welcome back to Michael Casper.
Thank you for having me.
And happy to have you back. I think that now you are full-time free. You're retired now from your policeman work.
No, I am not. I got about 4.5 months left, and then I will be there.
Okay, because I thought, oh, now it's time to celebrate the freedom of Mike, but it's almost
Not yet.
not yet.
Not yet. But we can toast that. You want to toast that?
Yeah,
I got
we can
my
toast
special mug here. Okay? Let's toast that, baby.
Mine is more about that. Yours is more about life.
Yeah, I didn't know we were allowed to have
Well,
kitty mugs.
Mike,
on
I
this.
do have my koi pauldrons.
Titty pauldrons. Okay, so
Wow. I see the
Two.
bread is a figure
we
that
need
we
one
have.
more hit to make
We
the
have
five.
Trevor in the chat. Come on, Trevor, come here.
Trevor. You
Coming
son
soon,
of a
Trevor
bitch.
will join with us. But meanwhile, guys, let's start to do together the full coverage, because Brad, as in hand, one of the new figure that is a plus F in the wave. Show the figure, Brad, please.
Oh yes, yes I can.
The one of the fishmen revealed in this wave, and this actually was a big drop in person of Legion's Con. That's right, guys. It's like a goldfish with armor, I should say. I don't recall the name now, but I think that my one of the cat of my mother, if I saw that figure, can eat the figure, because it's like a. Speaking of cartoonish, David, I think this character is a little bit cartoonish. What do you think about it?
I love this figure. I when I first saw him, I thought it was so charming that it was a koi fish, and then realized that that's the character Koi. And that was my favorite thing to tell Jeremy. I was like, his name is Koi, and he's a koi fish. I think that's amazing. And out of the package, that figure is so fun. Like it's painted by Eric Miller. It's like
Yes.
it's just like the brightest, strangest figure that looks totally normal in a Mythic Legions display.
And you want to say two shout out. First one to Eric Miller, was many times on my show. Another artist now is involved. They do this trip from them to be a partner or co-worker with the For Awesome Studio, like you, David. So congratulations to Eric Miller for that. And also shout out to Walter, because Walter was scheduled to be with us in the show, but he got the fever, he got some flu, so Get well very soon, Walter, because next time you will be in the show absolutely for another episode when something really cool will be dropped again. There is some comments in the chat. Let's see the chat. The metallic scales are really nice, says Rawsome Customs. And Drew Taylor says Eric did a super awesome job on it. I'm totally agree with you, man. And my service shall be right again. That's right. SR8 is difficult, maybe a spelling CR8GRRL. Okay. And now I wanna dive in like a fish in the wave, but during the show will be different segment, will be random stuff as usual, but will be also my latest Mythic Legion stop motion. But let's jump into the Foursome Studio page. The action into research. If you love typewriter sound, there we go. You can hear my typewriter sound because I love typewriter as a writer. And I transform like a transformers more than meets the eyes. I transform my keyboard of my computer in a typewriter. But now I'm looking forward to search the latest wave of the dawn of discovery. Actually, I prefer more the sunset instead dawn because I love the night. So sunset to me is there we go. It's time to have a party. It's time to start to working. But I see the down also sometimes because I sleep. I go to sleep in the early morning, so I saw down in my life. But this is another type of down. It's more historic. Is where is there we go? Is more about something new in the line, something new in the story, something new also in my opinion, this wave is a new take on Mythic Legions, on Mythos, because it's a big switching gear. I think it was a surprise for that, in my opinion, not just because of where the story take place, but especially because of this new race, new character, new vibes. So before to talk about each figures in the wave, I want to hear also in the same time and see metaphoric. What do you think about this wave? So let's start with our man dressed in red, the one and the only Brad. What do you think of this new take on the line?
I think it's cool. Obviously, we were hoping to set sail, and obviously I think we did exactly that. So I don't know if obviously it's a surprise, the wave, but knowing kind of what was going to happen, I think Eric and everyone at the studio did an amazing job with giving us a little bit of each thing that I think we needed to make the wave what it is. So I love it. It's definitely different, and at first I didn't think I was gonna like it because I'm such a creature of habit, but they always seem to amaze me. So yes, the wave is definitely awesome, and getting him Koi early was definitely cool, and I think it went with the wave as well. So I definitely enjoyed it.
Let's see what is the opinion of your co-host, Mike. What do you think?
I think it was a great wave to introduce the aquatic figures, and they hit a home run. They did a really good job with all those aquatic figures, and then they sprinkled in a couple version 2s, a couple of my favorite characters, and I am really high on the version 2s. So now these weren't legacies, but they were version 2s of characters that we see later on in their lives. So yeah, they did a great job, Eric. Hats off.
I see in your background that you have a couple of figures in packaging your wall.
Yeah, those are just placeholders. Nothing's in those.
Okay.
So that's going to be Scapular, the Crypt Breaker 2 / Amir Kaspars in there. And then if I'm lucky enough to get a test shot, the test shot will go right below it.
Oh, so they are ready for the rivals.
Oh, yeah. And I think Oh boy, I want to say they're about to get on the water, so it's roughly 2 months on the water. So I would say, we'll probably get those figures in hand mid-February. I would say would be a pretty good guess.
Or beginning of February. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, something
nice.
like that. Yeah.
David, your thoughts about the new take on the line?
I'm with Brad. I didn't know I was gonna like it so much because of the fish thing. But I really like this wave. I think it's really super strong. I think that Jeremy's story really legitimizes these characters in Mythos. And we'll go character by character and talk about why, but I think that the story pulled them in and made sense for them to exist in our, known mythos. But they're so unique and different that it's like a breath of fresh air. It's cool to get some new creatures and really incredible paint and accessories in this wave. So I'm excited about it. I think I'm more excited about it than almost anything right now. I think it's going to be a really fun one in hand.
Did you get your copy of the Legendary Barbarian today, guys? Because I missed mine. Did you got you?
I had one from a few months ago. One of my friends was at one of the cons and was able to get me one.
Okay.
So I've had one for a little while. I gave him some crazy hair so he doesn't have the same wig as everyone else, but
It's not no longer the same guy.
yeah, it's a new barbarian by my standards. I think it was the Ghost of Christmas Past hair.
Oh.
It's pretty cool.
Because show that this did now
Let me go grab it.
Yeah, I'm curious too. That must be some long hair.
Yeah, I had to cut the peg out so it fits, but yeah,
Oh
he's
my
got
God.
long hair.
Damn, it actually looks good. Wow.
Dude,
Yeah,
dude, why am I
gave
getting
him-
Spirit from G.I. Joe? Like I'm getting
Yeah,
some.
it gives him a more Native American vibe.
Yeah,
It
like,
does.
And he
it
looks. I gave him like one of the Gideon belts, so
Cool.
it's like a little bit thicker. He's a lot more naked than the other guys,
It actually looks more like a Frazetta,
Yeah,
like
yeah, exactly.
like a real Frazetta type character.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for, like the long hair and the without the loin piece, and then the waist, the fabric waist I just put on the torpiculi, and it kind of looks cool too. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's the only legendary barbarian I ended up with. I actually woke up way too late to pick that up.
Yeah, I missed out. Of course, I had one since Muskegon from March, so and it's a shame because I did get a friend of mine. I got one at the con, and obviously there was a stack of them. And it's like I should have got more, but yeah, I'm just thankful I have one. So
yeah, me too. I don't, a lot of this stuff, like the real unique stuff like this, I'm happy to have one, but if I get two, I'm always willing to give it to someone else.
yeah.
Speaking of the today's sale, I want to tell you a little short story because I live in the night. I don't want to put a clock to sound because to me it was 4 p.m. But yesterday was really tired. It was a day super busy. So I went to sleep last morning at like 8 a.m. I was too tired. So I hope to wake up in time to grab the figure. But wake up just 1 hour later, it was sold out. So I was so frustrated, I said to buy a bunch of G.I. Joe Classified.
Yeah.
Instead, no?
Bill from Dork Lair, he had a show earlier today, and he stated on that I want to say 22 or 23 minutes into the sale, the Barbarian was gone.
Which isn't a bad amount of time.
Yeah, well, it gives you time if you get right in there to
Yeah.
comfortably get it. Yeah.
Some comments by Rick Jones in the chat. But let's moving in the wave because we have a lot to cover and also a lot to random stuff to put in the show as well. So let's try to do some. I want to start with. So try to guess what is my favorite character on the wave. And now we start with my favorite.
I have an idea.
Give your prediction about my favorite. And now I put my favorite. So let's see.
I bet your favorite is what is his name? The imp, the little bat imp.
All Dizenjar.
Zinjar, yeah.
Dizenjar.
Brad, your prediction about my favorite?
I'm going to go with I'm gonna go with the opal scale lady.
Okay.
The mermaid lady.
And Mike, your
Going
prediction?
with walrus. The brute scale walrus man.
Let's see if some of you get a good prediction or not. Drum roll, please. I need to open my favorite before to share it. My favorite character of Mythic Legions Dawn of Discovery is
Yes,
An
Iron Skull.
that is a beast.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, he's cool. I
I
really like him.
think Captain Iron Skull is more than a beast. In my opinion, I should say
Short
that
hair guy.
Captain Iron Skull is
Super cool!
He's a super,
Super
cool.
cool. Dorklair got it. He called it.
Dark Lair, yes. Bill, you did a good prediction on me. You nailed it. That's right. So let's go back to the figure. Why is my favorite? Because one of the things that I was expected to see, you know, that they told that there's no way to have a traditional Jack Sparrow pirates, but I'm not looking for that. I was looking for something more steampunk, futuristic, and fantasy in the same time. And in my opinion, this character is that because, yeah, it's built by something that you find somewhere around the sea because I like the armor that is made by something natural and everything that you see, the rope. So it looks like really someone that goes in the beach and find a piece of a fish net or whatever to put together his weapon. But I see also something a little bit steampunk because of on his the band that he has. The band this looks like more metallic than he is on one of his eyes. So I like this. I like the vibe of this character. I think it's really cool and catch me immediately. I like that. And I like also the option that we have. This helmet is freaking awesome. I like the harpoon. I like that you can turn the traditional hook. I like that he has a traditional hook, but it's not a traditional pirate. So it's so original, and this is absolutely my guy. But let me know your opinion, guys. Let's start with the man in red, the one and the only, Brad Jones.
I should have picked this guy because this is my favorite from the line. But I was like, well, you know what? I don't want to pick my favorite. So I tried to go different. But this guy is, pardon my French, kick ass. He is amazing. Same thing. I kind of had a feeling they were going to do a pirate. I didn't know how I was going to accept that or how they were going to do it, but I knew Eric would knock it out of the park, and he did. He totally did. So this is the guy that I didn't know that I needed, but I'm so glad that he's a part of this wave because he's super awesome. And I think Broder would approve. So I think he's Broder approved for sure.
They looks like two alpha. So I think when this Captain Iron Skull will meet Broder, they will fight each other, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think that they will get along. I think they will start to fight each other. You can go to the sea. You can go to the north.
I see that. I see that. That's why he's missing an eye, because Broder doink.
was upset that day, so you can live without your eye. Why not?
No
Mike,
doubt.
your thoughts on this figure?
I like him. Not my favorite in the wave, not
boy.
close to it, but he's a good figure. I think he could use possibly a smaller pauldron, maybe two titty pauldrons
No.
on him. But when this came up, I literally thought the pants were actual soft goods
Me too.
until they said they were sculpted and they weren't soft goods. That is incredible.
It is.
David?
I love this guy. Like, I love the sculpted pants. He's one that I want to get extras of because of those pants. So this is an unpopular opinion. I will say I do, until they're in hand, I stand by. I don't like the double joints. I don't like the 3.0 body with all the cuts all over it, like for the the abs and
Yeah.
double elbows and shoulders and stuff. I imagine once they're tooled and they fit properly, they're going to look a lot different. But I'm just not a double jointed figure, double jointed character thing. Like, I just don't like it. But
we're on the same page. I'm at the same. I have the same.
Mhm.
I prefer aesthetic instead too much articulation.
But I do think his aesthetic, with like the tattoos on his shoulder and the big metal plate on his face, like he looks super tough, and he's going to be a great figure. And I think that about like the double joints and stuff. I think that they're going to be great figures. But I'm just so used to the single jointed aesthetic of Mythic Legions that it'll take a little bit of time to get used to. So we'll see how it turns out. But I do really, really like the aesthetic of this guy a lot.
Yeah, it's awesome. And I think you have a privilege that I haven't, because you saw also the prototype in person. Actually, I was almost there. I want to reveal like a little secret, because I change a little bit the point of view now, because the point of view of the screen, the frame. My idea is one day I will shows up on LegionsCon, but without announce that. I want to do like a surprise to everyone. And this year I was almost there. The only reason why I wasn't there is because from the suddenly a week before, Hasbro calls it for in-person interviews with all teams at Luca Comics in Italy. So they change totally my plan. So I decided to go to because they are so close to me in Italy. I did interview with all four brand in person with Hasbro. They did some of them. They have them. I had them before on my show. The G.I. Joe team, Transformers team, 3 times G.I. Joe team, 2 times Transformers team. But in this case, I was able to do interview in person also with Dwight Stahl of Marvel Legends, Chris from Star Wars. So because of that, this show to schedule in person, plus the book tour and everything that is scheduled for my book, the new novel released in last September 15, was too much stuff to do together. So let's see what happens next year. Depend on my schedule. So but I was close this time. If wasn't this thing to do with Hasbro, probably I was there. But let's see next year. Depend if these two shows are too close or not, and also depend on my schedule by book. But by next book will be released in January, and the other one before the end of 2026. So I don't know. However, this is just a little story. But from home, I try to follow your joy, and I think it's a pure joy, pure friendship. I'm a little bit jealous of that, because once again I miss it. But let's see in the future, guys.
What about next year, Mr. Allen?
I hope, but if I will be, you will discover only during the week, because if I'll be there, I will stay 1 week also to visit New York, because I want to bring with me my girlfriend, and my girlfriend loves New York, but she doesn't care about figures. So I need to have It's like a double joints travel. No, one for Legions and the same time to go to New York to visit New York. I want to visit New York in some way because actually, as a YouTuber, I was scheduled to be at Toy Fair last March, but in the same days, my dog passed away. It was a bad moment to me, so I decided to skip New Toy Fair last March.
Sorry to hear that.
However, let's see. But you will discover only during the week because obviously I will shows up days before. You see if you with someone in New Jersey with a top hat and glasses, it will be me. But I don't want to reveal that because just to do a surprise, I think is more fun.
I think a surprise would be great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So we can move. We lost Debbie for a few moments, but I think we return. And let's move. Let's start. Brad, what is your favorite in the wave? And we share your favorite now.
Obviously, I like the Iron Skull guy. I think he was definitely my favorite in the wave.
You need to pick another one, man.
Well, I mean, I do like the crab. The crab was pretty cool. And after reading the bio of the crab, he really like. I thought the crab was cool, but after reading the bio of the crab, he's like super awesome. You know, he's kind of like a hero kind of a guy. So, and I think me and Mike were both thinking the crab was a bad guy, but he's obviously a good guy. So I'm digging the crab.
So you mean the big monster figure, no?
Yes.
So let's talk about the big guy. Let's see where he is. I need to share it once again. Oh no, he's there. And a big news for the show. David is back.
Bulwarks.
Yeah, I had to grab a beer. Sorry.
I'm happy to discover that this name are difficult to pronounce. Also to you guys that you are real American guys, not like me that I'm a this crappy Italian accent.
Oh, come on.
And Darkler in the chat says, Crab is my fave. Crab is cool. It was one of the best of the way. I'm honest with you. I like the new scale of monster because it's bigger than Slug, a little bit shorter than the Troll. So I like to have in the line another bulky, big figure. Probably in the story of my stop motion, he will be a bad guy. In my idea, I want to put a bunch of this character in this wave, like a mercenaries in the story of my stop motion series, because I changed the storyline. But speaking of the aesthetic, this figure is another figure that I can say that super cool. That's right. So it's a super cool figure, and it's a new. I like this line also because of the scaling, the different size of the character. We don't have the figure with the same scale, no. And this is another new scale, I should say, because it's not a troll, it's not a brute scale, it's not an ogre scale. Especially in Mythic, that we haven't a guy like Slug is really something really new. And I like this because of that also, but also because when I was a kid, the creature of the under the sea were one of my favorite. I love a fish. I love this type of character, crab, this type of creature. So I like that. I like this to take me a few days to understand the wave. And I honest with you because was something unexpected. Because yes, I expect some pirate, some creature, probably. What is the name of? Now I forgot the name of a typical creature on the submarine. An octopus. Okay, an octopus was one of my expectations, but this one is really cool. No questions about it. Because it's one of the creatures. I remember when I was a kid, I tried to grab this crab, but they're a little bit dangerous with the claw. If they got one of your fingers with this claw, is a little bit problem. However, I like it, but I wanna discover the opinion of Mike Kaspar, aka Emir Kaspar.
I like the fact that we finally got a monster scale figure that have parts compatible with Slog from Cosmic Legions. I mean, it's been what, 3 years? I want to say 2 years. Character is beautiful. I think it's painted up based on a blue crab. It looks beautiful. The anchor, is massive too. It's more like a ship's anchor. So yeah, I like it. I dig it. The eye stalks, I guess those aren't eye stalks. His eyes are in the little holes. I don't know. What do you guys think? Or maybe he has 4 eyes. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go with 4 eyes because those look like eyes sticking off. But
yeah,
I also don't know anything about sea creatures in real life. So
yeah, he's beautiful and beefy, man. Beefy.
Very beefy.
David?
I can't wait to see people do like different colors on him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I like the colors now, but like I can't wait to see something like just off the wall or just something dark. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
a black crab.
I was about to say, like,
that's gonna look cool too.
Yeah, like a dark black crab. Fury crab.
Yeah, or like just with like bright, like a dark crab with like bright colored spots and fade and color fade.
I'm looking forward also to discover in which way they will use these parts in the future for future character, because they are so peculiar, no, for this kind of character. In which way they can reuse this piece to do, because for the troll they release different troll with different head. Maybe they can do something similar for this race. Let's see. I'm looking forward to discover in which way they use the parts. But David, what is your favorite of the wave?
My favorite of the wave is Mobu, the stingray guy.
Okay, I searched.
I thought that basically, like when. Oh wait.
Go ahead. I know that my keyboard is noisy because I like typewriter. This is what happens when you meet not just a YouTuber. YouTuber is a writer. Is obsession with the typewriter.
Sure. When this wave got announced, I thought, like, no matter what, if it's gonna be fish people, it is gonna be sculpted by Eric Treadaway, and it's like this guy knows how to make cool stuff. So I think one of my favorite things about this is how on the nose this is by being a fish guy with like the wings and the head and the tail and everything, but he still has all this charm of like the grass and wooden arms and leg pieces, and he's got like a fishing net for a loincloth. I just think it's a really clever approach, and he gives more of like Mos Eisley Cantina style character than some random fish guy. Like he feels like a creature that belongs in this, again, newly written era of Mythic Legions. So I also really love the Aka figure from Cosmic, and it shares the same body, so it's already kind of a home run as far as from the neck down. It's a fantastic figure. If you don't have that figure, he's one of the best in the Cosmic wave.
In my opinion, this wave has more cartoonish vibe for this type of character in a way, and I like that. We find something similar also in some of the one of the two small figure of the or Izamal, the little fox. I should maybe.
That guy's cool.
That one also was a little bit a fairy tale character, and this one, yes, more a little bit. These fish guys are a little bit more cartoonish. I don't. For example, the Horror of Izamal was my first ever all-in wave that I want every figures in my project, because in general, when I pick a figure, if because in some way it can fit in my story and in my stop motion. This one for this wave Mobu is one that I still don't know what I want to do with this guy, because I like the figure, but I don't know if I will pick this guy. So I need to think about. I still think I have time, because in general I product from my retailer, because of the taxes and everything. I think is more the price. Is
Yeah, you'll be more selective.
yeah, and so I need to think about it. Probably this one is, I think, is a nice figure. It's a fun figure, but I don't know if I will put in my. This only two that I don't know what I want to do in this wave. The other I'm in. So I need to think about. I have time to think about it. Brad, your thoughts about Mobu?
Yeah, I kind of agree. I assume there would be some sort of fish people or some sort of something. And Eric definitely killed it here. He's growing on me as well. Like, I like him, but the more I actually seeing him in person actually made me like him more. Because at the con they have him in the little display, so I got I think a better appreciation for the figure seeing it up close and personal. Because I was kind of on the fence as well, but seeing it, in 3D right there, it definitely made me.
I totally agree, because I saw on the Kabbalah reel made by Column, and was helping to me, because actually when I saw the video, I like it better, the figure, than just for a picture, because of the shape of the figure that is different. He has like these wings. He has this like mustache, I should say, as a fish with mustache. So if you watch, for example, a front, because obviously is a not a 3D. You see, if you watch this picture, you don't understand really well which character do you have in your hand. In this one, a little bit more, but I think in a video you understand better which character is which type of, if you can like or not the figure. So, and actually, when I saw the G-Con, was something that I skipped immediately. But when I watched this reel, so a video that turned a little bit around the figure, says, it's not bad, this figure. So now I still a big question marks in my top hat about this figure.
Yeah.
I want to see Mike's opinion about Mobius.
Well, before I give my opinion here, do we know if his wings snap into maybe a back adapter?
It's the neck. They explained it. I forgot what show it was. The whole neck is his wings and his necklaces and stuff. That's all sculpted, so it's all connected. So it's not like a backpack situation like Oka was. I believe that the head is separate, and then the neck and wings are separate.
Okay, gotcha. This figure is beautiful. It is not even close to my favorite in the wave. But I mean, comes loaded out, and he what a beautiful sculpt. And then look at the head sculpt, the open mouthed one. So you can get a lot of character out of this guy.
Yeah, I love the basket for, like, you can put all the fish in the basket. And, I really like those bobbers that they're including in some of these figures. They were saying that the 3D print, it's like a clear marble, and then the rope is two pieces that split apart so they can paint it. So hopefully the factory just does the same thing, and we'll have like these shiny plastic marbles in the center of a painted rope.
Yeah,
because that could be really cool. But yeah, I just love all this dude's gear. It's cool.
I love also that they start to do more props, little diorama pieces in the of which with the character. No, it's cool, especially to me. They're still working a gigantic castle for Mythic Legions. That actually, by the way, my Wizard Tower is almost complete. I need other 3 7 days to complete the sculpt, and I can start to paint it. They probably
Nice.
7 days in my super busy schedule. Now, especially because I have I'm almost ready to start the first draft of another novel. I need only to finish. I need only to wait the recent new figures for Mythic Legions, do the reviews, and then we start that. Including if I have to do probably in the future some G.I. Joe classified figures review to do, because today I was frustrated, as I mentioned before, and I buy a bunch of G.I. Joe. However, let's move on to the favorite, to the Mike Kaspar's favorite. Obviously, you can pick the crab because it was picked by Brad. You need to choose another one if you have a second favorite.
No one chose my favorite figure, so this is going to be easy. It
Okay.
is my second favorite figure in the whole entire line, and that would be Vetus, and in this case, Vetus Prime.
Vetus Prime, that's right. It's beautiful figure. The typewriter is moving. So let's
I hear Vetus Prime can type over 60 words a minute. That's why he got the Prime designation.
I like that. Me too. The Prime designation. Remember me a little bit something. I see some Transformers vibe in the word Prime, because remember me Rodimus Prime, remember me Optimus Prime, and my dear friend Shartimus Prime. But I like it. So it's beautiful. I love. For example, when I saw that, I saw, the figure is beautiful, but I already have Vitus or Vitus. But I thought, wow, when I see, if it was only like this, probably I will skip it because I already have Vitus. But when I saw, come on, this ad sculpt, that one with the blonde hair, this blew my mind. Especially I thought, wait a minute, this one could be Vitus, and the other one could be just one of his soldiers. No, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because the other was just a Mercurian soldier, and so I will display Vitus with this ad, no helmet, because I like the idea to, like I did for Ursok with Ursok when they drop the Legacy of Mythos 2, no, the Legacy of Mythos 1. I was looking for Otto, but Ursok was so cool. And so I thought, I don't want to have two figures of the same character, but I discovered that why not? The sculpt is different. The old Ursok, I decided to use the alternate head that was just green without the paint job, the face paint. So I decided to put the green head in the old one. They become just a regular orc, and the new Ursok become Ursok, the real Ursok. No, so you can. If they continue to do something like that with an alternate ad that is so different, so unique, I aim for every legacy figure. So you know what I mean? Or version 2, because they are different concepts, but they are different concepts, but however, there are new versions of the character that we had before.
Yep.
No?
Oh yeah. Now that helmet, apparently you take his hair off and that helmet just slides right on the actual face.
Yep.
Yeah. They I think the Eric Treadaway said during the G-Con that it's like the legendary barbarian. You can remove the hair and you put the helmet instead.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool.
Yep.
Why you like so much Vitus, Mike?
Oh, well, him and Scapular were, the characters, what, five, is it 6 years ago, Brad? 6 years ago, that, when we got into the line that I gravitated to the most. Obviously, Scapular being a skeleton, one out. And I like Vetus's story, his lore. I love the red Mercurian look, and I love the Mercurians. I'm a big fan. I like those guys, only second to the skeletons in the line. And I guess if I would have a third, it would then be the barbarians. Shout out, Brad.
Brad is happy. Brad, what do you think about Vitus?
Oh, I like him. I especially like when we get V2s of characters that we've never seen their face, so we get an unhelmeted version of them, which is always nice, and it gives me hope for future helmeted figures to be released. I think there's other Mercurians that I'm really curious about to see what they look like underneath.
Well, we honestly we need to see Romulus's
That's
not only his face but his brother. We need to see his brother.
So I'd like to see his face as well as know some more lore with some of the other Mercurians. So this is cool. This is like kind of gives me hope of that very well could come to future someday. So I definitely like this figure. Really decked him out with some really cool gear and armor. Definitely digging it for sure.
Now, Brad, what do you think? Obviously, he's on the 3.0 body. What do you think about the new articulation?
I don't really know yet, but I assume it should be cool. I mean, I guess they wouldn't do that if there wasn't something special to it, but we'll see. I don't see me getting it and not liking it, I guess, but I definitely like it, I guess, or I think it'll be okay.
Hi, Corey Mayer. Shout out to you also as well. And David, tell me something about your thoughts about this beautiful figure.
I love this figure. I think Vetus was an amazing version 1. I love the direction that they went with his armor, just same color, different gear. The helmet situation where they include the black insert, so you can just have like the old Vetus look where you can't see his face, which I think is cool because I think I might put that Vetus head on, or I might put the other helmet on the old Vetus so I can use both, because I love the unhelmeted version. And this figure, this prototype gives me a lot more hope on the new articulation. That last photo, like the glamour shot of him, it really shows the way like his arms can kind of move and like it's beautifully sculpted. So once we get them in hand, I think that the joints are going to look tighter. They're going to look closer together. And ultimately, I think this particular figure it's just cool to see an old character brought back to life. And like, again, I can't praise Jeremy enough for the way he wrote it, to be like the way it was just a Mercurian soldier when she opened the door, and it was like, and then he announced that it was Vetus Prime, and it's just cool that they upgraded their ranks, and there's just a certain charm to like the original group of Mythic Legions figures gaining higher ranks and becoming a new part of a new story. And I love that he's a hired gun to be on a ship to like, I don't know, kind of take care of business.
Yeah, the story is great. No questions about it. Is one of the things that are great in Legions. I like that. I like every wave is like a new chapter.
Yeah.
And each character is like a new paragraph of the chapter. No, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like
but yeah,
that.
he's beautiful, man. I think he looks cool. I think this is a glorious reintroduction to the character. The new belts on a lot of these characters are really, really cool.
Yeah. So I think that together about Vitus, we can say that
Super cool!
He's super cool.
absolutely. But now, before to continue to stay in focus, I want to share with you another thing. So I want to share with you my latest Mythic Legion stop motion that involved in the storyline also Otho and Urzak. So is ready. Need only to share. So I need to remove this one for a minute. And I use the mouse, so you don't hear the sound of the typewriter now, guys. I'm apologize for the missing sound of typewriter. Okay, let's see if he's on screen. No, super cool. Go away. Add to stage. Where is? I need to add to stage. Oh, there we go. It's there. The episode 13 of my Mythic Legion stop motion series. Are you ready, guys?
Ready?
Yep.
I still don't know what happened to Sir Elijah. I'm beginning to lose hope. Hey, what's that noise? Damned ogre, I won't let you desecrate our monastery.
How pathetic the Templars are. I've never been able to stand them. Herzog, now grab this debauched man and let's take him to the chief.
What is this place? Where have you brought me? Shut up, prisoner. Are you the leader of these outcasts?
Outcasts, do you want me to spear you right now, you idiot?
Silence. Find him a cell immediately.
Let him go.
And who are you?
Let him go if you don't want to meet a nasty end. Ha! 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 I'm already trembling with fear, you buffoon.
I know who you are. All the oldest songs speak of you. You are Otho, a knight who has become a legend.
There's no time for introductions now. Run! Run before he gets here.
So you're still alive, Otho. I thought I'd taken care of you for good.
You were wrong to underestimate me, Herzog, and this time you'll lose.
We'll see about that. The last time we fought, I won. Why should you win this time?
Because in my wanderings, I have learned things you don't even know exist.
Wait a minute. Who are you? What are you doing inside the monastery?
My name is Torgun Redfin.
How did you get into the monastery?
The door was open. But instead of asking me these stupid questions, don't you want to know why I'm here?
All right. You've got me curious. Tell me.
We were a group of surviving dwarves. For months, seasons, we continued to resist the attacks of the dark forces until we were scattered by our enemy. I don't know where my companions ended up. I'm the only one left. But I'm not giving up, and you have to help me. We have to find out what's behind all this.
All right. You've convinced me, dwarf. You can stay. I'll get you something hot to eat, then we'll smoke a pipe by the fire, and you can tell me the rest.
I'm sorry about your friend.
If you're referring to Otho, I barely knew him.
I wasn't talking about him. I was talking about Sir Elijah.
And this is it. Do you
Now,
like?
How did you do that? How was the mouth? How did you do the mouths?
I combine different technique. At one side, the traditional technique of stop motion, but for the mouth, I use AI because for the figure, the head and jaw is impossible to move the mouth. So it's the only way. So actually did the work take me about 15 hours to make it. So I start to shooting every frame to put together the scene. The two different scenes, because one is in the monastery. They actually appears also in the previous episode, the episode the necronominus wave. So I start with them to shoot in the frame. Then, with the idea of the story, I've written the screenplay. So for each character, and then I start to edit the video, and I decide where I can put the dialogue. And for the dialogue, I use the AI because to move the mouth is no other way. For example, when I have figure that can move the jaw like a skeleton, I don't use AI because I prefer use a traditional stop motion technique. But when it's impossible because imagine a character like Otto with an articulated jaw. We talked about earlier about the line that broken the shape of the figure will be a shame, in my opinion. No? Destroy the figure for the articulation. So this is the how I can do this side, because I'm not. I think that because we know there are different. Today is like the AI era. I'm not a guy that I think the AI they can substitute everything. But if you are creative, you can put sometimes you can use also that. Like when, for example, you do music, for example, no, you can do everything with real instruments, or you can do some electronic stuff in the same time. I'm not against that for everything. I'm against if that is you use AI instead to use your creativity. You know what I mean? It's a different way to see that. I'm not totally against that, but I use that when I don't have other way to do that. So, for example, in this case, move the mouth. I think because in the past I move only the head, but when I shows my stop motion with people that doesn't know what is an action figure, they always told me, but he don't move the mouth. He doesn't move the mouth. It's not so realistic. So I decided to do this way for the dialogue.
That was good.
Nice.
Who's doing the dialogue? Like, or whose voices are those? Is that AI as well?
Also AI, yes, because in the
That's
past,
wild.
this is also take a lot of time to choose the right voice for the
Sure,
character.
yeah.
Because in the past, because there is an issue. It's another issue that you have. My pronunciation, no, my English. When I wrote English, I'm okay. But because I listen a lot of stuff, I watch movie in English, I translate my book in English. So I used to write in English. But speaking of English, I know that my accent, my pronunciation is not good. It's too much like a fucking Italian guy that tried to speak in English. So because of that, in the past I did the voice. I can't change my voice. I can do a voice like that. Oh, no, voice like that. I can change my voice. But the problem is my accent is really bad. So I prefer do that because overall I think looking better. And someone can say, oh, like that you save time. It's not right, because do the voice by myself is more fast as a process, because I just change my voice. But find the right voice that I like, you need to do a lot of research to find the right voice for the right face. So when I start to use also this type of tooling, take me more time than when I did only the voice by myself, or do the dialogue, just move the head of the figure. No, this is the difference.
Nice.
So I think that if behind that there is a creativity, is okay to me. Also, for example, the book trailer, the voice of my book trailer in Italian, my book, I use also once again an AI voice sometimes. Other times not, because for my book are involved popular artists in Italy. The liner note, the cover note of my recent book is a popular singer. The next will be a popular anchor, and the book trailer for another popular singer. So these artists help me in some ways. I prefer have them as a guest, but if it's impossible, I choose another voice, also in Italian, because I can be an actor, but I prefer don't be everywhere in my stuff. No, when I do a story, I don't want to write a story, a novel, they speak about myself. I want to talk about something else. No, because I become tired of myself if I start to do everything to talk about myself. There is some comments in the chat before to go ahead with the show. Some customs say the imp and the manta are great. Greg, the brute scale 3624, my favorite people on screen, right? Yeah. So only the right part of the screen, or everyone? Because if you mean on the right, I think that you love only David and Brad. T. Bellet says, "Hey Thomas."
He's talking to my cat.
Your cat is the name of your cat is Thomas.
Yep.
I have a dog. Because when I had in the past 2 dogs. My first one was a British Bulldog, and passed away in 2018. Then I got a pug. The Bulldog the name was Peter. The pug, they passed away last March. It was tough because he died in my hand, so it was really tough. The name was Charlie, and then he passed away on March 9, and the new guy that you have, a new pug that you have, his name is Harley, and I love pug. When you got a pug, you need another one because they are so different than a typical dog. They looks like more a Mogwai, like the Gremlins before to become a Gremlins in some way.
I had an ex-girlfriend that had pugs. They're hilarious dogs.
Absolutely.
They're super fun. They're just fun to have in the house.
And always happy. They are always happy.
Mm-hmm.
David Williams says, "But we have another David Williams in the chat, guys. It's another David Williams in the chat." So speaking of that, speaking of another version of ourselves in another dimension, but there is also some comments before. I mean to put now after right, lol. Okay. David, thank you for the beautiful drawing today. Yes, David is awesome. Guys, every my guest is awesome. Also, Brad is awesome. Also, Mike, and also Jim Preciosi that I have on my latest episode of my show. Check it out, my interview with Jim. Awesome dude.
Jim's the best.
Yeah, Jim is rad.
Yeah, I like Jim. Jim is like a guy on the sea. He has this vibe, a guy because he lives close to the sea. He loves sea. Oh, cute. What is the name of this? Is a boy or is a girl?
It's a girl. Bella.
Bella. She's beautiful.
Yeah.
How old she is?
She is almost 12.
Wow. It's a good age for a dog. Brad, do you have animals in you have puppy in your house?
Yes, I have a Australian Shepherd, and then I have like 5 cats. So
nice.
5 cats? Wow.
One was just here, but yeah, he took off. Bruce Wayne was here.
Nice.
Name is Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Wayne left.
Your cat.
It's Batman.
I wondered, is black, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, because
I have a few.
But now there is a message for another Mr. Alan from another dimension. He has a message for you for he introduced about 10-minute segment of the show. This is a little bit random before to go back to the wave, because my show I like to be a little bit unpredictable. So we continue to the wave later, but now there is a new segment, and there is another Mr. Allen that introduced to you guys the rules of this segment.
Mr. Allen, an alternate version of Mr. Allen. Let me introduce a brand new segment of the show called Shooting the Guest. During this segment, Mr. Allen, yes, him, the weirdo dressed in black, will say 2 words, and the guest must choose only one of them. The segment will continue until the guest has had enough.
So, You
Uh-oh.
understand the rule? I pick two words. I say two words, and you need to pick just one of the two. Will be random, so mythic, but also cosmic, also something that is not related with toys. You need to just to pick one of these two words. And if you have a reason why, you can say why you pick this word of this name. Are you ready, guys, for this game?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Okay. My first one, well, let's start with something in topic. Mythic or cosmic? David,
Mythic.
you have some
Why?
reason why?
Oh, it's where I started. It's I do love the cosmic waves that have been coming out, but mythic and fantasy is kind of my first love.
We are on the same page again, man.
Mhm.
Brad, which one do you choose?
I go Mythic. I go Mythic.
Why you go mythic?
I agree with David. It's what brought me here. Not to say nothing bad about Cosmic. I just Mythic seems to have my cup of tea. It keeps me going. It's
So you discover now that a Nordish Viking like Brad can be also a little bit British sometimes because mythic is his cup of tea.
yeah, exactly.
So Lord Brad now.
Lord Brad.
Mike?
Mythic. It is definitely my favorite line out of the two lines.
Okay. Now I was switching gear in something totally different. Let's see. Dustin Hoffman or Anthony Hopkins? David?
Dustin Hoffman or who? Anthony Hawkins?
Yeah.
I'll say Dustin Hoffman because it's the first one you said. I don't know who either of them are really. I'd have to look them up.
Anthony Hopkins is the guy of the
Dustin,
movie
That's Silence of the Lambs.
Silence of the Lambs.
Hoffman. Oh no, I don't choose Dustin Hoffman. I don't like that guy. Who's
Dustin
Anthony?
Hoffman was he was in
Rain Man.
Rain Man.
Oh yeah, I choose Anthony Hopkins because of Silence of the Lambs. I don't know actors at all.
So I was able to put in trouble David, guys.
Yeah, I got in trouble. Yeah, no, I love Silence of the Lambs though. That movie's great.
Brad, which you pick?
I'm gonna go Anthony Hopkins. I do like the Dustin Hoffman, but Anthony Hopkins obviously has played some really cool parts, and I'm trying to think of that one movie he's in where he's out in the wilderness with the bear, the grizzly bear.
Yeah,
I can't think of the name of it right now, but boy,
with,
that was in
with
Alec Baldwin.
Alec
yeah,
Baldwin.
I remember that movie. Yeah.
Oh gosh,
Was it called The Edge?
from my tongue.
Was it
Edge.
The Edge? The Edge. Yeah, that was such a great movie. I know, Silence
And
of the
you
Lambs.
had Elle McPherson in that.
Yeah, that was such an intense movie because he was he was like, I think he was a book writer.
Yeah.
And he's out in the wilderness, and I think they tried to kill him, and then somehow the grizzly bear is like trying to attack them, and he ends up becoming like, the survivor. So the people that are trying to kill him are now actually like needing him to survive. It was a real intense movie.
Yeah. Mike, Dustin Hoffman or Anthony Hopkins?
Yeah, definitely Anthony Hopkins. Yep. Because I've seen more of his movies, and of course, Silence of the Lambs. Those several movies were really good.
Even though for some reason when you said Dustin Hoffman, I think of Mrs. Robinson. Hey, Mrs. Robinson.
Tootsie. I remember Tootsie with Dustin Hoffman with Bill
Yeah,
Murray.
I don't know that I've seen a whole
Forgot
movie.
about Tootsie.
I don't know
That's
that I've
an
seen a
old
whole
one.
movie with Dustin Hoffman.
Yeah, that's an old one. Of course, Captain Hook or Hook.
He was Hook. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Captain Hook. That's right. Was Captain Hook in that movie? Yeah. So the next one is Wine. This is really easy for you, I believe. Wine or beer, David?
Oh, I'm a beer guy.
Me too.
I got my Dharma Initiative beer. If any of you guys ever watched Lost,
Ah,
I'm a beer guy because it runs in my family. We're
ah,
just we're Miller Lite guys.
Nice.
sure. Brad?
I'd like to think Broder drinks lots of beer,
Oh yeah, he does.
in House of the Noble Bear, he gets down. That's right.
Mike?
Wine. I'd go wine.
Oh, Mike's
Beer. Yeah.
And now,
Oh,
if
why?
you
I have to say why.
or do you or white or dark or red or white? That's what I
Red.
meant.
Well,
Red.
here,
Okay.
I show you.
Yeah, I like black wine. That's what
Yeah,
I
you like
dude.
that black wine. You want some of that Texas tea.
Okay, so this.
Oh, I know what he's going to show.
Oh, you better believe it. How do you not like wine if you have Mercurian red?
Oh, that's cool.
cool.
Who made that, or who brought that?
That is Mark House Seal.
Mark. Okay.
Oh,
that's
okay.
Mark,
Are you
Yeah.
guys going to be at CarverCon?
Yes.
yes.
Okay, bring some of that wine.
Ooh, the Mercurian red.
Yeah, let's hang out and have some wine and
Do
Ohio.
it.
Well, I'm going to
Bring
do
the
you
dragon.
one first.
What is
Since I
it? Dragon's blood. I'll bring the dragon's blood.
All right.
Well, what else do we have? Dragon's blood and what else? There's another one.
There was a Chardonnay, I think.
Here, I can find out. It's right here.
And our Mark House Seal's wine is pretty good.
That's awesome. Now, is it?
It's
Did he
sweet.
just make? Did he make labels, or does he make the wine?
I
He
think
does
he
it
made-
all.
Yeah, he does it all. He does both.
Oh,
Oh,
he
that's
makes
cool.
wine too. Oh, wow.
Yeah, every year for Legion's Con, he brings a couple batches of wine. And he usually brings a red and a white.
Okay.
One year, I think he had goblin something, and
Okay, so this is Dragon's blood,
dragon's blood.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
and bam,
The Legion's
Oh,
lair.
that's so cool.
There was a lot of us. We
Oh,
sponsored.
I drew that crypt logo.
Oh yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the next one is legendary, I believe.
Dang.
So, and
man.
you have the
I
same
wouldn't-
sponsors.
There was a couple of things. They had hot sauce at the figure fair, and I don't know how to get that stuff home. Like flying or shipping it or whatever. Like I don't want to try and get liquids all the way back to Arizona.
Gotcha.
You know?
I never thought about that. Yeah.
So I really wanted to get the hot sauce. But I just I had to ship so much stuff back this year because I had to keep all the packages for the exclusive figures because I drew them, you know. I'm like, well, I gotta keep them.
Yeah.
But Brett Stoddard was kind enough to have all my stuff shipped, so I filled that box with all kinds of stuff.
You went to Legion's Con fly? You flew that or you
Yeah.
flew? Oh, okay.
I flew, and it went off without a hitch. It was a great flight there. I got there early. My flight home was a disaster, like absolute disaster. But I'm here.
Some turbulence during the flight.
No, my flight got canceled, and then rescheduled a bunch of times, and then I ended up having to buy a different flight to a different city in Arizona, which is about 2 hours away.
Ooh.
But they have trams that go, or God, what are they called? I don't know. You could take a bus to Tucson. It takes about 2 hours, and that was gonna be, $40 or something like that. But I was flying in so late that I couldn't catch one of the buses, so I just decided I was gonna rent a car, which is about $300, but it is what it is. So I eventually got to Phoenix at 2 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday morning. after leaving New Jersey at 9:30 at night. And then I got to the rental car station and I didn't have my credit card.
Oh gosh.
So I couldn't rent a car. I was like, dude, I have the money. I have a debit card. I have a tap to pay. I have everything you want. And he was like, no, we need a physical credit card. So I ended up taking an Uber from Phoenix to Tucson, which turned out to be $175 cheaper.
Huh.
And the funniest thing about it was my Uber driver, I hopped in and he was like, oh, where you been? And I was like, New Jersey. He was like, what are you there for? And I was like, a toy show. And he goes, oh, cool. I collect Super 7 Thundercats.
Oh.
And I was like, the Four Horsemen sculpted those.
Yeah.
So for 2 hours, we just talked about toys and I got home. But I got home at about 4:30 in the morning, Tuesday morning.
And by the way, speaking of Super 7, this show was born, the first episode back in 2020 was with Brian Flynn, a dear friend of mine.
Oh, wow.
With Brian Flynn, we did 10 episodes of this show, but was born with him, with this Mr. Alan Super Show about 5 years ago. So I collect also some stuff with the Super 7, J. Joe, Transformers, something Motu, when they collab with Foursome Studio. I love that. Now we go back to the wave, but we need to do another prediction because there is a character on this wave. Because I'm also a Motu guy, especially I am a film. Are you ready for the noise of the typewriter?
Yeah, let's do it.
So this guy, I like this character because it's like it's time to shoot him some wars. However, this guy, I'm a Motu guy, but for Motu, I'm a Filmation guy. I love Filmation cartoon, not only Motu, but I love also Bravestar. I love Filmation Ghostbusters. These are my favorite cartoons, along with Transformers and Joe. But for this character, I feel some strong Motu vibe. But give me your prediction. Which one is this guy of this wave that to me has a big Motu vibe?
Let's see. I have to pull up the wave because
It's the imp.
Who says the imp?
The imp.
Mike says imp. Brad?
I'm gonna say the walrus.
Why?
Yeah, I think I would say the same thing. I meant to keep this open. Waves released. I love that we can just look up
Odobin.
anything on Four Horsemen or Source Horsemen. Yeah, the walrus guy I think has some Motu vibes.
Okay, let's see if some of you or two of you or it's possible that none of you got the right one, or maybe one of you is if it's Mike or two of you. So we have a different option, different way to discover. Drum roll or maybe piano roll. It's time to discover which one is.
Oh, the imp. Yeah.
The imp one. Also, because of the name, imp is the little psychic of Ord in She-Ra Princess of Power. This is in imp scale, so imp scale, but also because, remember a little bit, imp is a darker version, more mean version. But I like this little guy. And actually, this one is one that will be in my story, one of the mercenaries that I built along with the captain we saw before. I want to see this group with the crab, the captain, so different scale with this bunch of mercenaries that invade my storyline, and they can work with the bad guys or the good guys just because of money. So I like this figure. I like because it's unique. I like this imp scale. I like also the two previous characters, also because, as I mentioned before, Horror of Einzelman is my first time ever all-in wave. So I like this one also because of the scale, but I like the character. That is like I think it's little, but it's vicious. It's like it's someone that like broke the balls of everybody. With this harpoon, we can make some disturbing little things to everybody.
Mhm.
But I want to discover your opinion, guys, and I want to start with Emir Kaspar.
I like this guy. This is our third imp. I believe it was the first one that Eric designed. I love the fact that when you get the imp characters, you get little dio pieces with them to make the price point. And right there, who doesn't want a chest with gold in it?
Mhm.
A gold bar, a chalice, a lock. Yeah, that's some cool stuff. And I think it gives us a little where in Isomol Wave, the horror of Isomol, we got two very good characters as imps. This is clearly very evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I like him.
Brad?
I dig him. He seems super fun. So yeah, I know he's like a bad character, but he seems like you could do whatever you wanted with this guy because he's, mischievous, but also fun at the same time. Definitely love him. Definitely love him. I like his armor and his color waves, so I think he'll be a cool figure.
Rick Jones in the chat says imps don't take up a lot of space. It's got a lot of personality. That's right, Rick.
Mhm.
And David?
This is my second favorite of the wave. Like, if Mobu wasn't so interesting to me, this would have been my favorite. Like, he's got new wings, which are so awesome, and a ton of personality. Like he comes with 3 heads. It's
Yep.
cool to see the Malifar head used again. But this imp scale, like the Einsamal wave, is going to be awesome because all the characters are awesome. But the imps are going to be a cool new addition.
Yeah.
And this is the third completely different imp. So it's like the first one's got cloth, arms and legs, and then armored chest, and then there's the little fox guy who's got entirely armored arms and legs and chest and whatever. And this guy has muscular arms and legs. And it's the parts library for the imp scale is completely full with just 3 figures.
Yeah.
I never even
this guy,
thought about that. Yeah, that's
this guy. I mean, it's just a welcome addition. Again, I think it has a ton of personality. Like just the sculpture on the belt with the with like the towel or rag or cloth hanging off of it. It's just super unique. And every time Eric sculpts a new character, there's new details to like discover.
Absolutely.
And it's always the belts. Like if you really take a look at all the belts of Mythic Legions, they all have something really interesting about them. It's not just like normal. Like there's always kind of something hanging from it or just added to it for more detail or personality. But I love the guy's colors. I love his weapon. Just in general, this whole character is pretty much perfect.
I totally agree. I can't wait also to play with this different scale in the line.
Yeah, that's gonna be a blast. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
imagine like the fun we've had with 1.0 and 2.0 figures. This is a whole new thing, but the quality of Legion's figures is gonna feel cool.
Yeah, when I see the figure every time, I think what I can do in my stop motion line is serious. I can imagine to find a way to have this figure to fly in my scene and torment someone with this big trident. No, should be really cool. So I moved it because they want to move these wings, no. So this is my idea because it will be one of my mercenaries in my storyline. But let's move on because we have other character to cover. We have we left some characters. Another. Let's see which one, two, three. We still have 4 characters to talk about. Let's see. We about the figure that's still to come in our show. There is your least favorite.
Oof. That's hard.
Yeah.
If I had to do least favorite, I would have to say the mermaid.
Yeah. Is my least favorite
Siren.
too. Yeah.
But she's still really cool.
Yeah, it's a cool figure, but
Yeah, she's still really cool. Siren opal scale. I like the option of having legs and a tail. Again, genius storytelling from Jeremy, being like it's like a thing that she can do. But I'm not a 2.0 person. Like in general, I don't care for the 2.0 characters or figures. But we'll see. In person, I think the tail is going to be really interesting.
yeah.
I love her gear that she comes with, like the rope and the hooks.
My reason is my least one is not because the figure I like, especially the version with the tail, is a great figure, but I can see in which way I can use this figure in my storyline because I built a castle. I have big diorama about forest, a big diorama about like a little bit desert, but I don't have a sea diorama, no?
Yeah.
I have in one of my I have a diorama in my toy room. This like a wall is carved inside with real stone. There is a lake, but it's not a real big lake.
Yeah.
So this is a sea character. It's because it's a strong sea character. It's the same problem they have with Mobu. Because they are strong sea character that I can see in which way I can put in my story. So it's the reason why probably I will skip these two only because of that, because the figures are beautiful. So on these questions about it, but
I think that was the smart thing about.
Is in the chat, guys.
Hey.
So, hi Eric, and congratulations for your job for every figures. And Bellet says, I really like this one. Vitus is the lowest for me. Oh, it says that Vitus is the lowest. So some of you, especially one of you, can protest about it. But yeah, to me, is my least favorite because it's a great figure, but like Vasilia, the same things. This type of character doesn't match him with my project, so probably I will skip for that. But still a beautiful figure. It's not that figure from For Us, you know that. But it's not my cup of tea. My cup of tea, like says Lord Bread before.
Yeah, I think the hardest thing is that it's a hard way to pronounce or present a question. What's your least favorite? Because it's such a good figure, but you have to put it in the quote unquote least favorite category. But I still love it,
Yeah, absolutely. I'm totally in the same page with you, man.
Yeah.
Brad, what do you think about this figure? Is your least favorite or not?
I would probably have to put it in the least favorite. Her or Delphina, and nothing against Delphina. I just felt like I would have rather seen a different V2 because Delphina was already unhelmeted. I would have liked to seen a figure that's not, or like a Gwendolyn or something where we only seen a little bit of her face or something where, if you're gonna do a female, it's But I mean, she was still great. But no, this one, like David said, it's still a great figure, but definitely probably in my least.
Yeah, we are in the three on four so far for this least favorite. But I'm agree with you. Still a great figure, but it's my least one because of the reason I said before. But speaking of Delfina, I'm happy for that because I don't have a Delfina. It's like so vulgar or scaphoid. I don't have those figures, so this version 2 or legacy version, wow, this is for me. Finally, I can grab this figure. So for Delfina, I'm very happy because never had that one. But Mike, this siren opal scale is your least favorite or not? And tell me what do you think about this beautiful figure. Also, is my least one. It's still a beautiful figure. Let me know what you think, Mike.
I would say it's tied for my least favorite. So when Basilia came out and the 1.0 guard for her, I actually like the 1.0 figure. I'm not a big 2.0 figure fan. With these figures, there's just something off with my eye for the lower snake body. It almost looks too long.
Oh, okay.
Maybe if one segment was taken out, I don't know. So yes, she's definitely not one of my favorites, but beautiful figure. I think the fins that are on her are just gorgeous, especially the tail.
Mm-hmm.
And she does come with legs. So if you don't like that fish tail body or the snake mermaid body, you can throw a pair of legs on her.
This figure would look great with Eric Miller's Medusa head.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that would be a really cool one.
If you just popped his Medusa head, swapped it, I think it would just kill it.
Yeah, even with like the flesh tone one, like it has like a look where it can be one colored torso and a flesh colored face and still make sense because of the way he painted all the snakes. I'm thinking of the one that particularly Thomas Belay bought at IshCon. I think he got the fully flesh colored face, but it has like the flesh going into the green of the snakes. And that'd be cool. So if Thomas is still here, there's your figure for that head.
For sure.
Thomas needs to still here. And by the way, guys, don't forget to subscribe the channel because you will regret forever if you don't do that. But
do now.
Because if you don't subscribe the channel, I will send you brother with the sword to force you to subscribe. He's ready. My warrior is ready to defend my channel.
I need to start bringing props to these live streams. I'm like looking around, like
I know.
I got like
I need a knife. Let's go to the kitchen.
I need a knife.
So we have other 3 figures to go. We need to vote which one we'll talk about now. Which one do you want to talk now, David, with the other 3 figures?
Let's talk about Ibn Prosperius.
Brad, you choose the same one or another one?
That's fine. Yeah, we can do that one.
And Mike?
Let's do it. Let's talk about him. He kind of like has parts from
Scapular
and Brody.
Yep.
Like a love style.
The typewriter is ready to search the right picture for this EBN. The name is maybe is the weirdest name in the line.
Iban.
But because always written, no, because it looks like a code in Italy. We have a bank code that we call IBAN, no? So it looks like
that's cool. Yeah, this figure I think is going to be a sleeper. Because of the colors underneath. You could literally just make Robin Hood out of the guy underneath, and the soft goods make this character so unique because he's so brightly colored. But the story that goes along with him is perfect for it. You know, it's like the Persian merchants and stuff. I love this figure. I think it's really cool. the way that they put these pieces together, and then literally just made 2 figures out of it.
Yeah, when I
Like,
saw this
that's
picture,
yeah,
they say, "Wow, they did a mistake. They put 2 figures in the same slideshow." No, but
yep.
and then discovered that you can put actually 2 different figures. So probably
Mm-hmm.
I like the version with the soft goods fit really well with my idea to do this bunch of mercenaries along the captain,
Yeah.
along the imp, along the crab. I
But
don't know if I need this one. I need to think about if I want to buy 2 of this version, but I will buy one of these. However, I
oh
like
yeah,
actually you got to figure in one, so you need to buy 2 if you
yeah.
want both to
And
figure.
I love the black and gold armor. Like that
Yeah.
looks really good.
It does.
It's actually kind of surprising if you really look around your Mythic Legions. Besides the vampires, there's not a ton of black armor
Yeah.
or just black colored characters as far as their materials go. So it's kind of a dynamic look in comparison to all the coppers and golds and silvers. Along with, I think Joe Vassapolo confirmed that the green is the same color as the Armory Knight last year. So those really sought after fabric parts are on this figure.
That's cool.
Nice.
Brad,
Yeah.
your thoughts on this on Eben? Eben?
I think I do like him. I thought it was cool that he has like Scapular's top helmet as well as Broder's top
Mhm.
part of his helmet, which I thought was cool. But other than that, his bio was really cool. I definitely like the little Persian, and it's kind of cool because it does kind of go with the sailing, with the ship
Yeah.
and whatnot. Like I just feel like it fits. Like every little person fits with this wave in some little
Yeah.
way with some sort
Do you
of.
remember? Do you guys remember the Robin Hood Prince of Thieves, the Morgan Freeman character,
Yeah,
Azim, or whatever? It really gives me that kind of vibe, like this just
I can see that.
badass, like
Yeah.
just
like
cloaked, robed character that could just
Yeah.
kick ass.
it's like a younger version of him, like a younger
Mhm.
badass version of him.
Yeah, he's cool, man.
No,
This
for
was one
sure.
of those ones that it's the most Mythic Legions of all of them, besides Delphina, because
Yeah.
he's just it's a 1.0 character with robes and stuff on, but he really has that Mythic Legions build,
I
you know.
agree.
And if you don't like the cape, take it off. If you
I
don't
think
like the robe,
also,
take it off.
speaking of parts, I think since with the arrival of Jacob Marley, it's so cool to have these boots in the line, because
Yeah, the boots are cool.
so they fit really well in a mythic fantasy line. Finally,
Mhm.
we don't have anymore only armor boots like a knight, but finally we have a leather boots that fit really in a character like this, and this one fit really well in my idea to create this bunch of mercenaries along with the captain, the imp, the crab, and another one that still to come in this show. Mike, your thoughts on this figure?
I like him. Once again, not one of my favorites in the waves. I like soft goods. I'm not a huge soft goods guy, but on this figure, it looks nice. You take the soft goods off, and the character underneath there is just amazing.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Not to mention because of the sculpt, he can have that scapular skull.
Yeah.
If you want to have this be a creepy, rich, dead guy.
Yeah. Also, because if I'm right, I remember the scapular too as also this like a different face plate. It's like a mask,
Yep.
a white mask. That one also could be interesting in this with this blue version, no?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's,
good.
I mean,
Very
I think that's my most anticipated figure coming up is that scapular. I know that Michael is excited about it, but that's gonna be a cool figure.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Yeah, he's loaded. With
yeah, and this is just kind of a new I mean, it's using similar parts. It's going to be another good one. I love that collar piece too, the sculpted collar around his head.
Yes. Yep.
But I think this will be, mark my words, this will be like the sleeper of the wave that people maybe under order because he's so different. Like he's just like soft goods guy 1.0, nothing too new on him. And he's going to be one of the ones that people are like, oh, I should have ordered 5 of them.
The typewriter is back because it's time to talk about another character I want to put in this in my story, in my stop motion, this bunch of mercenaries. We have only 2, and you know Delphina can be a mercenaries. So this guy is a little bit fat. I'm happy to have a fat guy in the line, honest with you. Other band, so really cool also this one. And this one is a little bit, remember me also, the character on Alice in Wonderland. You remember?
Yeah.
The night was split in the night and the day. It was the bad guy was this type of creature. So
was it the carpenter and the walrus or something?
Exactly, the carpenter. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
He ate all the oysters, right?
Yeah.
It's cool. This one is unique. I'm happy that here they reuse this body part that we saw also in the figure obscura.
Yeah, they had to change it though because they had to plug the holes in the back. So
Yeah.
this is a new torso.
Yeah.
That'll probably fit better with the 1.0 scale because Ganesha was so specific.
Yeah.
I don't have Ganesha, so I didn't know that. Yeah,
if you can get a hold of that one, man, that's a beautiful figure.
Yes, it's beautiful, but once again, where I can put an elephant in my stop motion.
No, that's true. You can put it on your desk. It's just a pretty figure.
Because I have a couple of figure obscure, only 2. I have the Mask of Red Death, and the reason why I fall in love with that one because I love Edgar Allan Poe, and I love also the old Vincent Price movie. Today, I'm a lot on Vincent Price vibe because I'm still working on a stop motion with the NECA Vincent Price figure. So I see Vincent Price everywhere today. But Mask of Red Death is a character that I like because it's a classic of horror. And the other one is Jacob Marley because I love the Christmas Carol story.
Oh,
yeah. Different also version, including Scrooge with Bill Murray. I like also the modern take. But back on track, this one, in my opinion, fits well in this bunch of weird mercenaries that I want to create in my story. Imagine this one with him, with the captain, with the big crab. So together, this group and the Iban character is so different. Maybe they can also fight each other sometimes to have more money. Someone try to steal each other the money. So I like this idea. They can go to the land from an unknown sea land, and they come to my story in some way. So in this way, I can put this strange character in a story that will be only forest, will be only castle, and this stuff. But Brad, tell me, what do you think about this nice, bad, fat guy?
I really like him. I was thinking we would get some sort of like octopus or squid or something. I was thinking of these type of animals or creatures. Walrus was not on my radar. I don't know why I wasn't thinking walrus or something like that. So to be surprised like that with a character was really cool. And I think that Eric did a great job.
Do you know, guys? Do you know the Italian translation of walrus? This name of the animal. Oh, in Italian we call the name in Italian is tricheco. We call this animal tricheco.
Tricheco.
Yeah.
But no, I definitely love him. I think it's great. And I think it's cool that he's a bad guy and not a good guy. Because initially you're thinking, oh, he's a good guy. But then it's like, no, he's a bad guy. So it's cool. and then he makes me like you said, the Carpenter and the Walrus. He's
There
the
was
bad
a-
guy. He's going to
Absolutely.
go down there and eat all the oysters.
Mhm.
Mike?
Well, I would say he is tied for my least favorite with the mermaid opal scale, the mermaid lady. I'm not a big fan of the Ganesha figure. It is the waist articulation on it with the belly. There's very limited articulation there, and so he looks fine, and so does Ganesha. They look fine as figures. I do not like that piece of articulation there on the figure. So it'll be interesting to get him in hand.
Yeah.
I wish it was more of like a ball where the stomach could move easier. I believe it is a ball, but it's stuck up in the belly. Am I right in saying that, guys?
Yeah,
I
well,
think, probably he eats the ball, and the reason why he can move so far because the ball is in the belly.
Yeah.
well, like it was mentioned, it's sort of the Ganesh torso, but it's different.
Different, yeah.
So we'll see how this one works out. But
Freaking the pauldrons are great.
oh my god, I want to figure out. I want to know what the straps like, because he has the leather straps coming off of his.
Wait
like,
a minute,
armpit.
guys. Wait a minute. We can stop everything because it's time to introduce the last guest before to end the show. So let's do it.
I'm trying to look at it.
If you love legions, you know the beautiful photo that looks like a scene from whatever fantasy movie. So you know this guy really well because once
Pretty well.
he was on my show a few weeks ago. So please welcome the one and the only Trevor Williams is here.
So, welcome back to the show to Trevor Williams. That became actually an action figure.
Oh my gosh.
So, Trevor, I have a question for you.
I can't believe you guys are still on.
Trevor, I have a question for you. Do you know which book was released on September 15?
I don't know the title of it because I can't speak Italian, but I'm assuming it was an Alan Magnetti novel.
Yes, was this one.
Of course it was.
My last
Oh
book,
my god!
I
Good
recent
guess,
book-
dude.
Lettera del Destino.
The
Letter from Destiny, using English.
There
Letter
you
from
go.
Destiny.
There you go.
So, Trevor
Don't
is
quiz
around-
me. Don't quiz me on it because I haven't read it yet. So
Yeah. Also because it is in Italian, so you can read it.
you don't know. I
But-
can't read Italian.
But is in the future, it's possible they will be released in English. Not this one, but another one. Also because in January we publish another one. I'm signing a contract for another 2 books. And today, another situation, a contest, told me that one of my unpublished book was selected for a competition. So let's see what happened. Probably, if go well, I will end up with 3 publishers instead to have only 2. So I need to be more.
I love how I come on the show late, Alan, and you promote your book as soon as I
Yeah.
get on here.
Yeah. Well, you
Hey,
are
wait a minute. Can I see your author picture? Is your author picture on the back of that book?
Yeah.
Oh. Wait.
Where?
Let's close. Oh, he's got the hat on. Oh, different hat though.
Yeah.
Nice. Little hat.
Because this one is Alan Magnetti, is not Mr. Alan. Is a. I'm actually the alter ego of Alan. No?
Do you publish romance novels under Mr. Allen at all? Is that like a nom de plume or something like that? Do you do that?
As a Mr. Alan, no. As an Alan
Yeah,
Magnetti.
you should like just cheap tawdry romance novels under Mr. Allen, like Oh, what is it? What is it called? What is the fantasy thing called now? The romantasy. Romantasy. You should do some
Romantasy?
romantasy
No,
stuff.
it's not
Ooh.
my field. I actually
You
right
got the
now.
action figures. You got the stop motion. You could do stop motion versions of your romantasies, man. That could be pretty cool.
By my book,
I'm
are not
saying.
romantic. This one is actually the genre of this one is magic realism. You know what is magic realism? It's
Yeah.
like a contemporary story with something magic, with something supernatural inside the story. Is a story about a broken bond between a father and the daughter, especially.
Broken bone.
And
Oh,
this
bond.
father is a guy that do everything bad, do drink a lot, drugs, disco.
Disco. That's
Everywhere,
disgusting.
so he's not a good guy. And also the daughter is like this. She follows his footsteps. But so one day, this guy, the name is Dick Norton, is the protagonist. This this guy received a letter from Destiny, in which this letter there is the date of his death. So because of that, it's like a message from the Destiny. He start to become nervous about that because he's a guy that doesn't like think about the life. Actually, he try to refuse everything just to drink, go with the girls, drugs, and everything. But this
Disco.
he destroyed the letter, but the letter reappears over and over. It becomes
So you're spoiling it. You're spoiling it. It's
no,
spoilers.
just
You're
the
giving
beginning,
spoilers.
beginning. The story is really long. It's become.
Hi guys.
Trevor.
What are we talking about?
We're still talking about the
Walruses?
wave.
We're just talking about Alan's books.
Yeah, that's
No,
right.
Are there any walruses? Are there any anthropomorphic
You-
walruses?
We
in here?
just finished that one.
Okay.
Eric Miller says, okay, so we pick back up where everyone was talking about how Odabin is their favorite.
Odabin is awesome, man, and the paint on that is fantastic. It really is. I'm not blowing smoke. It was
Tell
crazy.
us about his belly
Oh, yeah.
articulation. Because you said
it's
a lot
yeah,
better
I mean,
than Ganesha.
The city moves pretty well.
it's similar to Ganesha, but for a big figure, that moves pretty well. I think Ganesha moves pretty well too. I mean,
Yeah,
there's
it's a great
limitations on the belly and stuff, but I don't know how you do what do you call it?
Big fat belly.
It's been a long night. Like a chest cut, you know what I mean? Like a what do you call that? Ab cut, whatever. Like, you know what I mean, on the top of that. It's just not going to work. It's too much of a gap. So, yeah.
Trevor,
I
what
think he moves pretty
the-
well.
I have a mythic question for you, Trevor. What is the most difficult figure to shoot in of this prototype? The most difficult to do your job with this
So far?
in this wave?
Oh, this wave, that imp was a pain in the ass.
Because it was too
Hated him.
small.
Yeah, and the joints are too small. They're not enough, there's not enough there to really catch. Everything's really small, so like he was a pain in the ass. Yeah, hell yeah, right? I mean,
I think is the mission of the imp be a pain in the ass.
Tusk Love, I think, is what they call that, right? Tusk Love. It's good title.
So we have another thing.
You guys all right?
We have another figure to talk about the steel to cover in this wave covers. So, Trevor, you arrived just now, so you don't know what we're doing so far. Which one will be the last one that you need to talk to tonight? Because we still only one figure that we haven't told so far in the show. So which one could be? The other know that, but you know. Try to do a prediction. Which one still to talk about in the wave? The last.
Bulwark.
No,
you did Bulwark.
I
don't
saw
know,
you made the wrong question. I saw the camera goes off of David. I think there was the reaction of your wrong answer.
I haven't been watching the show. I'm sorry, I've been tied up. But
Well, now there's a
Delphina?
cat, so
Delphina?
That's right.
What do I win?
So let's put Delphina picture in the show. And meanwhile, you can enjoy the beautiful sound of a typewriter that I put on my Mac.
there we go.
There we go. Delfina is coming to our show. Finally, a girl in the show, guys. So I like this figure because, as I mentioned before, you, Trevor, you really don't know. Because I don't have Delfina in my collection. So finally, I have an opportunity to put this figure in my collection. So I'm very happy to have Delfina in my collection. But let me know, Trevor, do you love Delfina? It's a brunette. I remember that you love brunette. So maybe Delfina.
I married a brunette. Yeah, I really like Delfina. I mean, Delfina is right there. Probably her and Iron Skull are my top two. I really like them. Despite all the crazy characters and stuff. I mean, I have Delfina. I don't know. I just like the new body. I like the new head sculpt. I love that head right there. I love that. That's the way I'm going to display it right there. I love that. Yeah, she's great, man. She moves really well. You know, it's the first female, 2.0 body with an updated articulation on it. So it's cool. I like it.
Yeah, absolutely. And also, you see, Eric is great to create this character because it's really good to do monsters, creepy character, but also do beautiful girl. Because if you watch the sculpt of the face, she's like a model. She's really beautiful. So I like also this type of character in the line. Mike Castro. Mike, what do you think about Delfina?
I am not a big 2.0 female fan
Shocking.
at all, but Delfina is my favorite female character in the line.
Really?
So I think she is wonderful. I think the new articulation, the 2.0 Valiant Knight body, is going to be a home run. Yeah.
Right.
And she will be played by Jenna Ortega in the movie.
Jenna Ortega, yeah.
Let's just hope they never come out with a Fastia Legacies.
Hey.
Or 2.0.
Hey. Take it easy there.
I like Fastia. It's all right.
Yeah, exactly.
Brad?
Oh, I mean, I've always been a big fan of Delfina. Like I said earlier, I was a little shocked to see her redone. And I'm glad she is, but I would have liked to see other unhelmeted female characters because she was already beautiful.
Yeah,
I would have liked to see other unhelmeted females because I want to see their beauty as well. But no, Delfina is amazing, and obviously the soft goods and the upgrade to the shield and whatnot. So yeah, I'm looking forward for it.
I'm with you. I'd like to see Ravena done again. I don't know if they'd do that. They did Valgard, so they do.
Yeah, they did Valgard, so it's not off the table.
Everything's on the table now. So.
Like Heaven's Brand, like let's see her with her.
Yeah, she would be great. She would be really good. She had a good head sculpt though, but yeah, with the new Knight body on Gwendolyn, yeah, that'd be cool.
I want to see Cassia unmasked.
There you go.
Yes, Cassie would be cool.
See stuff like that you're curious about. You want to.
Yeah.
And, I know we're gonna get Ragna one day.
Yeah.
I mean, Eric's already said that, so
yeah,
I'd like to see it unhelmeted. I'd like to see it.
Yeah. And what's her name? The Arethyr. Jesus, why am I forgetting her name? Juno the Crusher. I want to see
Juno. Her 2.0 is going to be her version 2 is going to be so badass.
Yeah. I'd like to see her not barbarian looking. I'd like to see her like Arethyr looking.
Oh, so like a new version of her, an evolved version of her.
Yeah.
Eric Miller says 1.0 Freya is on his list.
Freya would be good too. Yeah.
Freya, yeah.
Freya, I can see Freya is such a background character that I could see her being done on like the Neve body. It's like one of those things where I wouldn't mind it being like a different look. You know what I mean? Like canon wise, who cares? Like she would look great as like a really good, Valkyrie.
That's how I feel about Juno. Like I hope Juno's 1.0.
I thought about that with Juno, but she's a little more of a prominent character. But yeah, I could see that too. Maybe.
Yeah. I don't think there's. I mean, they make the rules.
Yes.
So if they made if if they made the girl that wields the gigantic hammer a 1.0, I don't think anyone would be like, she's too thick for that.
Right.
She's too tough for that.
Or maybe somewhere in there, so maybe they use some of those parts or something and just make
Mhm.
her,
Yeah.
I don't know, without getting weird about it, thick in certain places or something. Who
Sure.
knows? I don't know.
But
So it's time to go off topic. So totally random. What is your plan for tomorrow? So we start with David. What is your plan for tomorrow? What you do tomorrow?
what is tomorrow? Sunday. I am working. Trying to think of what page it is. Page 130 or something like that. That's my plan for tomorrow.
Okay, Brad.
Of the Mythic Legion's lore book.
Ah, nice.
Hey,
I forget to get one of your head sculpts, man. I don't know if you have any more, but I got to get
I'll
one of
send
those
you one.
completely.
I'll make one for you.
I have to meet somebody up in Cleveland to give them their Legion's Con figures that they gave me money for. I was going to go. I'm not able to go to the local meetup because we have a show here in a couple weeks. So I'm going to go meet them tomorrow. That way they don't have to wait a while to get their Mythic figures, or I have to ship them. So I just rather drive them to their house. So I'll be doing that.
Mike?
I'm just going to relax. Yeah. Take it easy.
Nice.
And Trevor, your plan for Sunday?
Well,
Read this book.
Yes, maybe.
Italian.
Later on, yeah. Brush up on my Italian first. I got some photography to do. It's not over, kids. And I gotta get everything in from outside and put some Christmas lights up and stuff like that. It's just boring whole household.
You start to put the Christmas lights also.
Yeah.
A little bit early, or you become Clark Griswold.
No, I'm not Clark Griswold at all.
Now, Trevor, if you put up the Christmas lights, are you turning them on, or are we waiting until Thanksgiving?
No, we wait. No.
Okay,
I already had somebody. I finally broke down this year and had somebody do like some of them out in front, like put them on some of the trees, because I got these giant hollies and they will rip up your hands. So I'm just done. I've been doing it for 25 years. I'm done. So I finally hired somebody, stupid amount of money, but whatever. So I'm just supplementing that. But yeah, they don't go on till like after Thanksgiving or just before Thanksgiving.
So beside Mike, there will be will you have a relaxing Sunday? All of you will be busy tomorrow, my guys.
Yeah. What about you, Mr. Allen?
I need to finish a stop motion with Vincent Price figure. They're still working. And so finish also the review. But the review, the only segment of the review that I'm still to working is just the stop motion, because in each review they do, there is also story time segment with the stop motion. I will upload the stop motion separately, but also inside the review. So only this piece of the review. And if I have some free time, maybe I go in my sculpting room when I still working on the Wizard Tower, because I still waiting some Mythic Legion's new figures to start those reviews. Because when I will finish those reviews, I will start to finally.
I needed your phone number to ship them out.
I said
I got it, but I couldn't ship it out. It's going out tomorrow.
Because I was busy when you sent me the
I know. Yeah, time changes and stuff. Yeah, I know. I get it.
No, because it was I'm always busy. Sometimes I don't.
You're sleeping during the day. I know. I get it. I understand. You're sleep during the day.
The reason why I missed the Legendary Barbarian, because I was.
I know. You don't hear the phone inside the coffin. I get it. I understand.
But I now, to me, when I will finish these reviews also with the review of the Legions. Finally, I can start the first draft of a new novel. That actually will be a young adult urban fantasy. That one. I have the idea in my top hat, so can't wait to do that. Because it's the part that they love, that they like the most in my job as a writer, the first draft, because I start with just one idea and I discover when this idea goes, because it's like It's like in an idea. I like use this image when the idea is like a little ship. The story is like a river, but you don't know where this ship will go in the first
Oh,
draft.
ship.
It's
I thought it was sheep. I'm trying to put the sheep in the river. I got it.
the little boat, for ship and boat.
I got you. I got
Not shipping something you need to do.
Sorry, I'm very tired.
No problem. So let's end the show in this different question.
Oh, I
This
just got
is-
here. We're gonna end the show.
No,
Did
I
you get a
don't know.
barbarian? Did you get a legendary barbarian? Do you have that?
I missed that because I
Okay.
wake up too late. But I discovered that I tell you the story. I thought the other guys already heard the story. But just for you, I repeated the story.
Oh, okay.
Your morning, actually is my morning because I wake up at 5 p.m. And actually in US is 11 a.m. Was too late for the legendary barbarian because was sold out. So I was really frustrated. Nah, this is crap. It's a bummer. I can't have a legendary barbarian. So I
You should have posted
decided.
on the Cabal.
I post later, but I decide to buy a bunch of classified G.I. Joe figures. So now I buy like 10 G.I. Joe classified figure to have more to don't have this big void inside of me because I miss
So you're gonna stick it to the Four Horsemen by buying a bunch of GI Joe classified. Okay, I got you.
Yeah. Also, I thought. Also, do you don't know that I was almost ready to go Legion's Con this year. I told you the story already. The other guys, because my plan when I will be there is appears without says everything to everybody, you know. But the week before in Italy were Luca Comics. So Hasbro calls me to do an interview for each team, each brand team. So because of that, book tourings in the same time, too much stuff. I postponed my
Hasbro.
Yeah.
Don't cancel Legion's Con for Hasbro.
Yeah, but they are friends too.
Screw those guys.
Friend of mine, Emily of Hasbro.
All right.
So we lost David Williams. Probably I become too boring because I repeat communication because you're right.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make you repeat a story.
Why you always too late? What you was on a party?
My wife makes plans, and I'm down here online. I think this is my third show today, so yeah, like I gotta chill a little bit sometimes.
Wow, you are like a mythic superstars now.
No, I'm an idiot. But yeah.
So, your wife doesn't collect figures. You told me. Guys, this is for all of you. Your wife or girlfriend is a collector, or you're a guy that looks like the weirdo. They need to explain why you have a big room full of figures. So we start with David. David, the mute the phone, the mic, and I call you because of that.
That's all right. What's the question?
Is your wife or girlfriend a collector, or you are alone in your house with your figures and you have someone who doesn't understand your passion?
It's just me, me and Thomas, my cat. He thinks all of this. He doesn't care about any of it. But sometimes, so I made 12 different relic guards, and I ended up with so many of those frog helmets that one of them I just tossed on the ground, and he still bats it around like that's one of his toys on the ground.
Nice.
So now when I get toys, if they come with extra accessories that I have a bunch of, like multiples of, I just throw it on the ground, and then Tom will just play with it for a while. Like there's like wings or hands or heads all over under my couch, wherever a cat can lose stuff. So I think he likes.
Does he ever jump on the shelf and do that cat thing, like just look at you and just go?
He
No.
I got him. I put all my toys up, it's pretty impressive how many toys I have on my walls. I got him before I put up all of this stuff. So as I was building all my shelving and lighting and stuff, he was fascinated, but he knew that this was like untouchable stuff. And the rest of the house kind of belongs to him. I don't keep him off the counters. I don't keep him off the fridge. I don't keep him off the couch. So my shelves are safe. He doesn't mess with anything.
I see that you have. I forgot what I want to say, but I tell you later when I remember again.
Okay.
Yes, you have a wooden roof. I see right now.
Yeah, I got a wooden roof. And then
Cool. I love it.
toys. There's one wall, and then that whole wall is full of toys.
Wow, I like the display.
Yeah,
And there's
and then
Mr. Allen.
yeah, there's some crazy shit, man. There's all my toys up there.
Cool.
Yeah, it's I got a lot of toys.
Yeah, I have a lot of toys, but not right here because my house is about the full house is about over 20 room. But one side of the house now is occupied by my brother.
Okay.
In the I have in the semi basement because there is also the garden in front of my toy room door. I have a big room. It's like big, like a 2 or 3 room full of figures. But the problem that actually I did the show with the Legion Slayer in that room, but because that phone works better because in general the connection doesn't work underneath. So in that room underneath this. But I like to be organized. I really organize. Probably my the most organized room in the full house is the toy room, because I like have the display for Legions, the display for my WWF Hasbro custom wrestling stuff, or Motu, or coming soon the Jejo Classified I buy together today. Brad, your wife or I don't remember if you're married or not. Your wife or girlfriend is a collector, or you are alone like me without.
She does collect her own little things. She's collects Cinderella. She collects Batman and Batman Returns.
Ah, cool.
So the Michael Keaton Batman, she likes that. She's a big Catwoman. But she's big into Halloween and black cats. So we go antique malls, and so she tries to find her black cats and whatnot. So she doesn't agree with all of my collecting, but she doesn't mind it too much. And we have been known to go antiquing together, so it's fun. Yeah, we get along.
My only way to put my girlfriend in my collection stuff, especially in Legions, is to build, because she loves board game and she loves chess game. So I decided to build a huge chess board to play chess with Legions, and I create like a big gigantic version of HeroQuest, because in my game they do only with her. You start to play chess with Legions, and because I create a big dice and still working on the castle, you continue to play the game also in this castle like a big HeroQuest, no, like a role-playing game. So it's the only way. In this way, she plays with Legions because of this way to put her in this side. It's the only way, because she doesn't understand why I collect also all this stuff. And Mike?
I would say that my house is my house, and whatever's in my house is what I like, and no one else gets to decide that. So no woman is in my house. No woman will ever have control of my house. And that is the final word.
But we are on the same page, because I have a girlfriend, but we live in 2 separate houses, in 2 separate part of Italy in the same. So she comes with me, but she go back in her, because she live more in central Italy. So for the same reason, because I'm the king of my house. Trevor, I know you are married, but your wife love your Star Wars, beautiful Star Wars stuff that actually I see behind you.
No. Not
your
really.
Legion stuff?
She's cool with it. But yeah, there's nothing upstairs except on my desk. Yeah, it doesn't encroach on the regular house, and I wouldn't want it to. Honestly, it's enough down here. Because if I had any more space, I'd just have more shit. So yeah, that's good enough.
But how many figures do you have, Lee? A lot, I think.
Oh
You
God,
know?
I don't even know. I have
Oh,
no
yeah.
idea.
It's also your studio when you're shooting the photos
Yes.
there.
Yeah.
Is in the first floor or in the basement? I
Basement.
imagine the basement. Okay, I can
Basement.
imagine.
Yep. Yeah. Which is good. It's good. I like it cool. I'm kind of a mole person anyway, so I don't mind, lack of light. I'm good with it. So yeah.
When you start to collecting figures, Trevor?
I mean, when I was a kid, I still have my Darth Vader case full of my Kenner figures, but I didn't for a long time, and then I got into Hot Toys and just bought like 2, and then that turned into
I
6,
know
and
you
6
for a long
turned
time.
into
You
18, and yeah.
I know why you didn't collect figure for a long time, because at the time you was married and you was searching for brunette. You remember that?
Exactly. Yes. Exactly. Yes.
So
Exactly.
you haven't time for toys at the time.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's not the great opening, line to like, would you like to see my action figure collection? You know what I mean? So yeah. I'm still a nerd, though. I still love the nerdy stuff. I just didn't have figures at the time. I still had like boxes full of comic books and things like that. I still have those. But yeah.
Which other figure do you collect beside Legions, David?
I would say I do collect Lyos. Most of my stuff is like I collect Lion-O stuff, like Thundercats Lion-O stuff. But I'll buy a classified here and there, depending on the character. And Plunderlings, that's another one I love. So I'll pick those up. I can't wait for the new stuff. But and Star Wars Black Series. That's all Black Series up here.
Black Series, yeah, I love Black Series too.
I'm a big
Probably
Star
next
Wars guy.
time, the next time that we lose another order for sold out, I will buy a bunch of Black Series.
Yeah.
Brad, when you start to collecting toys?
When did I start collecting toys?
Yeah. When?
I guess it was like 2019.
2019, yeah.
2019, somewhere around there.
Did you start with the Four Horsemen stuff or no?
No, I started collecting vintage GI Joes. I went back to my old roots. That's where it started, and slowly became other stuff.
When you say vintage GI Joes, you mean 80s vintage?
Yes,
GI Joes.
80s GI Joes. So I was 80s GI Joes all the way, collecting the ones that I just had as a kid, and then started collecting ones that I didn't have as a kid. Then.
Today, for example, when I buy a bunch of G.I. Joe Classified, I search karate that I had when I was a kid, and karate that I always wanted at the time. For example, Torch of the Dreadnoks. Was impossible to find a Torch Dreadnoks when I was a kid in Italy. Impossible. So now I buy Classified Torch, Monkey Rain. I like Dreadnought especially. Mike, when you start to collecting?
Well, as an adult.
As an adult, yeah.
As an adult, oh boy.
But the question is, we are adult in reality.
So
theoretically.
So early 20s, I want to say mid 20s, whenever Power of the Force came out, I collected a lot of Star Wars. And then I stopped, and I got back into action figures when I saw the Motu Classic Merman. And I wanted to learn all about that. I learned about Four Horsemen Studios, and I started buying their Mythic Legions line then, and poof, that's my baby. Four Horsemen stuff. So that's how all that happened.
You start before to collect Legions before them, Brad, or vice versa?
Well, so what happened there is I remember Brad and I had worked together back in the day for the sheriff's office, and Brad had left, and it was probably what 10, 12 years since I had seen you. And
Probably to 8 to 10
my
years.
girlfriend and I both walked into the same toy store just as Brad walked in. And I remember I just had my hernia surgery. So she was kind of helping me up the steps and all that. But he was there for G.I. Joe. I was there for looking for Castle Grayskull parts, vintage Castle Grayskull parts. Because I was missing the gun and some more parts. You know how the gun's always missing. But yeah, then so we reconnected, and I kept on trying to get him. I said, dude, you got to get into Legions. You got to get into Legions. And I believe it was the Wasteland. Yes, it was the Wasteland in stock sale where Torgan went like that. So he got me a Torgan, and I said, grab one for you, get Krona. And he got a Krona and Purplor, and as soon as he got him in hand, Brad, take it away.
Yeah, they were cool. And then I started buying them. I still wasn't all in at that time, though. It took a while before I was all in, but then I was all in.
Before to continue, guys, especially the question is for the guys that started the show with me. How much time do you still have for the show?
What's that?
How much time do you still have for the show? Because now we are 2 hours and a half. So I want to know how much time do you have? Brad, how much time do you have? Do you still have?
Yeah, whenever. I'm here.
Okay, so we continue until Trevor will be tired.
Oh, whoa. I'm good, man.
Trevor is just arrived. He need to talk with someone, if I found the video, someone for another dimension. They have a question for you. So
I've got to get going.
Mr. Allen, an alternate version of Mr. Allen. Let me introduce a brand new segment of the show, an alternate version of Mr. Allen.
Oh my God.
It's crazy.
All
right. I got to get going, but I appreciate you having me on the show. It was awesome. Trevor, it was awesome to have you show up.
It was good to see you for the brief time that I was here.
But yeah, I can't wait for the next one. We'll all hang out.
Okay, so let's do the outro for David.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, geez.
You're gonna make me sleepy.
So it's time to say goodbye to David. We sing together goodbye, goodbye, David. See you soon. Goodbye, David, goodbye. See you soon.
Should need to fade out here.
Yeah.
Just kind of recede into the
So David, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Thomas, your beautiful cat. And see you soon for the future episode of Mr. Allen's future Mythic episode of Mr. Allen's Super Show. So you know, probably you will meet once again Brad and Mike and Trevor in my show. They are like a part of the environment of my show, my Mythic show.
All right. Cheers, my friends.
David.
Bye.
Bye, David. Bye.
Hey, Dave.
So, Trevor, you are my victim now. So you can
great.
pass, you can escape this segment because they have already passed through this segment. You actually was a part of the first Soundwave version of this segment, but now we have another guest for this segment. So let's put the guest in this segment. The Mr. Allen for another dimension.
I'm Anti-Mr. Allen, an alternate version of Mr. Allen. Let me introduce a brand new segment of the show called Shooting the Guest. During this segment, Mr. Allen, yes, him, the weirdo dressed in black, will say 2 words, and the guest must choose only one of them. The segment will continue until the guest has had enough.
When I had on my show a few weeks ago, Sean of KWK Wrestling figure, when he heard this message, say, I have enough before to start.
Yeah.
But you can't do that because you are a solid guest of the show. Let's start with
right.
2 words. Something different that I didn't deal with you. Texas or Arizona?
Oh, Jesus. Wow. Wow. That's a terrible choice. I mean, no offense to David or anybody out there. Arizona, I hate that heat. Dry heat, be damned, man. You walk out, you feel like you're being smacked in the face with that. I guess because I'm a Cowboy fan, I'd probably say Texas, but I wouldn't last long. Yeah, so Texas. Sorry to drag that out.
Okay, now, Brad, choose 2 words to offer to Trevor. Choose you 2 words for
No,
Trevor.
you do the work now.
I am going to go with states as well.
Oh,
Let's do Ohio and Michigan.
Oh boy. I really thought you were gonna do which tribute figure, because I don't think I got that on your show before. But no, no. Oh shit! I shouldn't have brought that up. I screwed myself there.
You did.
I've been to Ohio.
It's
basic. All right. Yeah. I think there's just some more metropolitan areas in Michigan that I would. And I'm a cold guy, man. I like the cold, so I'm good with it up there. I don't know where I'd live in Michigan. Probably way up. I like it way up.
Steve's basement.
Probably Steve's basement. Yeah, yeah, likely. Yeah.
Steve's basement. Yeah.
Or with Nate. Yeah, one of the 2.
Mike is.
I'm ready. Trevor. Broder of Bjorngar or Amir Kaspar / Scapular, the Crypt Breaker 2.
I need to check out for another device.
I'm gonna have to break this down to.
I was frozen, Mike.
Okay.
Oh, I already
Mike,
Mr. Allen.
go ahead. Repeat the question. Well, I think.
Broder of Bjorngar with his absolutely wonderful metallic love pillows, or Emir Kaspar, the best figure ever to be in the Mythic Legion's line.
Way to tilt it there, Mike. I think I'm going to answer this in 5 words.
Oh.
Titties.
Oh.
Titties. 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 Titties.
And you will be
take that as you will, because we haven't seen under Scapular's robe, so who knows.
You will be knighted on Mr. Allen's show.
It's just an excuse to say titties. It doesn't matter.
I have a question for you, because now we are 4, and 2 of my 3 guests have a tribute figure. So.
Wow, way to really stick it in my heart at 10:48 at night, there, Alan. That's wow.
When do you think you miss? I think you deserve a tribute figure, but
no, I don't.
Why not?
I feel like I feel like I'm honored just by not getting a tribute figure at this point. I think everybody has had a tribute figure, so I feel the fact that I don't have one is more rare. I don't know. I don't care, man. Like, whatever. If it happens, it happens. That's cool. If it doesn't,
come on.
Cool too.
You have you do with your photo a big impact in the community. So you think you deserve that, man.
You know what? I'll be honest. Like, I'll get a little deep right now. So, like, just at Legion's Con, like I was walking through, and I see, you know, the photos are always up, and they're on the banners and shit like that and stuff. And it's like, I was saying this yesterday on Offworld, like I'm kind of nonplussed about it because it just is. You know, I've been in advertising. I've seen things I've done in magazines and things like that. Action figure photography, a little different than that stuff. You know what I mean? But I was walking through, and like on the bottom of all the cases and stuff there, they had like my pictures and stuff. And I was just like, this is pretty goddamn cool. You know what I mean? Like, and I was like, I just stopped I was like on Sunday or something. I'm like, I'm going to take pictures of this stuff. This is pretty cool. So, I mean, I feel like that's enough. You know, that's a tribute. That's fine. If I get a figure, that's cool. I can make a figure, whatever. I got one right here. Here's my head right there. There he goes. There he is.
Now I know we were talking about exclusives.
Who did this ad
sculpt? This is I think Honeypot Productions. I don't know who actually sculpted it, but that's who gave it to me, Sergio from Honeypot Productions.
It's awesome. It's perfect. It's
pretty good. A little more chiseled than me, but it's nice.
Sometimes you can do a surprise for your wife. You can put in your bed your figure.
I'm sure she would love that.
I can imagine you leave the house for whatever reason, you put just a figure.
I think she's a little creeped out. Like I have a Pennywise figure down here, and like that's the whole reason she won't come down here. Like that's the way to keep her out.
Because she doesn't like clowns.
She does not like clowns.
No. I know there are people that are clown phobia. They have clown phobia that hate clowns. I don't have that one. My phobia probably is arachnophobia. I hate spider. If I see a spider, I need to kill that spider. But this fucking spider, I need to destroy.
Destroy?
To destroy whatever I got. So I hate spider, and I don't like fly.
Do you check your hat every time you put it on for spiders, like just to make sure?
I can't. My hat is a sacred hat. I can use the hat to smash a spider. I use like this one. I don't know the name in English for these shoes. What is the shoes like this in English? However, you these plastic shoes.
Crocs.
The Crocs. Oh, yeah, the same in Italy. The Crocs. I use the Crocs. Yeah. Then I need to clean the Crocs because I ate what the remains of the spider.
Spiders are good though, man. They get rid of all the other insects. So
do you have any phobia, Trevor? Someone that you don't like? Really, you don't like?
Someone. Oh, that list is long.
Or some.
Something. I used to not like spiders, but I'm okay. I'm cool with spiders now at this point. I don't know. What don't I like? I don't know. I can't think.
Silverfish.
I hate those. Those things suck. I don't see a lot of those anymore.
No.
But yeah, I don't like silverfish. I don't like wasps and things like that. I guess if we're we're fixating on insects, I guess wasps. Yeah.
Brad, you are the co-host of Legion Slayer, the only show that have me as an entire episode for dedicated show. You have a question?
Why did I come here?
Do you have a question for Trevor that you always want to ask to him?
Oh, yeah.
Since day one.
Let's see.
You want some tension music behind?
Yes. Tension is what we need. Tension is what we need.
What is one of your favorite Mythic Legion photos that you've taken?
I think this is tough. Remember,
obviously you've taken quite a few Mythic Legion photos for the company.
Yeah.
Is there one that you're just like, I am so proud of this? This is like
the ones that I've taken for them.
Yes.
I think some of the Monkey King stuff was really good, and I love the Frankenstein stuff. That was my favorite to do. I don't know if those are the best photos, but I did like doing them, so that's probably the answer. Yeah. Figura Obscura is great because Figura Obscura, our production products. So like I always like have fun with those because you can move them around without them falling apart.
Gotcha.
So that's always good.
I never thought of it like that. I guess
Yeah,
from
I mean,
photography, yeah, you're probably like, dude, I want real
Yeah.
stuff, not some prototype. That
and
I
usually they want multiple photos of that. I'm sure they'd want multiple photos of the new stuff as well, but it's just like getting into one pose is and usually the figure obscura stuff I can have months in advance. So I have a little bit of time to do them. So I get to do more shots. So yeah, figure obscura is great.
Awesome.
Might be more coming this year. So.
Nah, who knows?
If you are working, the Christmas, the holidays are around the corner. I think that I smell something that is coming.
What do we need? Future? What do we need? Future, right? We still need future.
Could be. They said don't expect, the expected.
I know they said that.
When I had Preziosi on my show a few weeks ago, I did a question to him that he loved so much. So now I redo this question to Mike Kaspar. If you have the possibility to go back in time and meet the child version of you, what could be your advice to your childish version?
Oh, advice to my child version. Do not become a cop. And do not waste your time with women. That would be the two things that I would tell myself. And I would be very emphatic about it.
If I could tell myself to save all my money that I had as a kid and then go to the Kmart where they were selling G.I. Joe USS flags for $50 a piece in the box. Crates of them, skids of them. I would have begged my parent. I would have said, I want the Kmart USS flag. And my grandma would have asked me, I would have said, I want the Kmart USS flag. And then I'd have went out and bought USS flags. Kept them pristine mint. I would yes, those
were the Kmart's different than the.
I just remember going into a Kmart, seeing them for like $50. Yeah. They were half off. So I think they were $100, and they had skids of them in like 87 or 88. Mm-hmm. So they'd been out for a few years, and they're just like, let's get rid of these for $50 a piece.
Castle Grayskull would be amazing to have.
I think I've seen flags with sealed contents in the box go for like 10 grand. I mean, those would be big money. Big.
I have a solution for your frustration, Brad. There is a solution. When you are frustrated, do like me. Buy a bunch of Ginger Classified.
There you go. Mr. Allen.
Immediately feel better.
Mr. Allen, I did not get to ask Trevor a question.
Oh.
Yeah, it's your turn. Go ahead and be strong and hard, because remember, Legion's Lair versus Legion's Lounge. So do your best.
Just to wrap this up, I would tell my younger self to buy Apple. That's
Oh, buy Apple stock. Nice.
Exactly.
Nice.
All right, go, Mike. Hit me. Go ahead.
Brad, turn the heat up, baby. Turn it way up, because he's on the hot seat. Woo-hoo! Yes, this is the only show other than the Lair that there's been a hot seat question.
You were not on my version of the Lair, my episode of the Lair. So this is the first time I've
do my shitty little job. Unfortunately.
Okay.
Okay. Nate Strong.
Oh, Jesus.
Or Bill Drunowski.
No.
Oh, my God. No. Is this heat? Oh, his cheeks are burning, baby.
No. I
will... Gone.
No. I will tell you what I told Richard Jones. I can't possibly do this. His question was Corn Boy or Eric Treadway. I'm like, no, I can't do that. I can't do that. No, I love them both equally. They're both wonderful people. And, I would.
You met before Nate or Bill?
That's a good question. I don't actually remember.
All right. I think Mike wasn't asking the question right. See what he meant is you're on a
Somebody's
cliff.
drowning.
You have two hands. Nate's in this hand, Bill's in the other hand, and one of them's starting to slip. One of them is starting to slip. Who are you going to let? All right, you don't have to do that.
I would just dive off, and we'd all just go together. You know,
he's like, I've seen enough cliffhanger with Stallone.
We need a music for that.
Oh God.
They forced together forever. Every people in the cabal cries because these three guys falls down together, and the last word on their lips was Legion's Lounge. Legion's Lounge.
I'm sure that was the last word. Oh my God.
No, the last word on Bill would be, "May the force be with you."
That's
Oh,
right.
Bill.
So Trevor, now try to shoot one of the other guests. Choose one. Choose which one do you want to hit with a question.
Do I want to hit with a question? Wasn't prepared to be a host. Coming on the guest.
Okay, I give you 3 seconds. I change the question.
3 seconds. All right. You have to.
One.
You have to get rid of. You have to get rid of every collectible but one. It's the burning house thing. Like, what are you keeping, Brad? Like, what's coming with you when the house is, God forbid, and if something happens, or you just have to.
That's a good question. In 3
What are you
seconds.
beating? What are you going to be? What's a coffin figure? What's going in there?
I mean, I would say Otho, but now Otho's not like Otho
not special,
anymore.
right? I know, not a special, right?
anymore. I don't know. Shit.
Doesn't have to be a Legions. It could be anything you got, anything you own.
Oh man, what am I grabbing? I'm going to grab my Teddy Ruxpin doll, my vintage Teddy Ruxpin.
No shit.
Up on. He's still sealed. I can see him right now. I'm looking at him. I'm just grabbing Teddy and I'm heading out. I know he's dime a dozen. You could probably get him on eBay.
That if it's a coffin figure, that's gonna be really creepy when he starts talking when they start lowering you into the ground. He says, "Hi, my name is Teddy Ruxpin. Can we be friends?"
He probably
Get him out.
My original one probably had the.
Oh, there is a message in the chat by Joe Vasapollo. Hey guys, sorry I missed it out. Family movie night, long overdue.
Joe,
that's all right, Joe.
So, has been for a while since the last time Joe was on my show. I think 1 year ago, probably for the last Legions Con teamed show. And now, guys, it's time to become the guest of my show. So each of you need to put a question to me. So let's start with Mike. Do you have a question for the one and the only myself?
That is not how this works.
I can suggest something for you, for example.
Okay, here we go. Mr. Allen.
I'm ready.
What do you prefer? A's, B's, C's, or double D's?
Double D. I like big.
Oh, damn, dude.
I like the big.
Yeah. Yeah, I like.
He's Italian. Come on, like
yeah. I like. I can say other things about it because I can be shoot tomorrow if someone watch this show. Someone with long hair. Then, Brad, it's your turn.
I'm gonna say, how many languages can you speak?
I speak English, French. I discovered that. I tell you a little story about that because now sounds weird because when I speak English, my English still too much with a fucking Italian accent. Sometimes I put the wrong words, but I'm good to listen English because and write in English. So when I start this process, my English approach was really based instinct. So I started when I didn't understand nothing with wrestling, then I started to watch a movie, and now when I listen you, it's like to listen my language. It's weird, especially with the American accent. And this, when I read English, I can understand everything, and because of this mechanism, now I can understand also French that I just studied in school. But I love English. I especially love American English because when I heard the UK version, they speak a little bit different. You know, it's more austic to me. It's more difficult to understand. But so English and Italian, especially also a little bit French in the same time.
Nice. That's cool.
Trevor, now you have the opportunity to do something you never had before, to have as your only guest in your show, Mr. Allen. So do it your question.
What am I going to ask you when you're on the show then? Like if I ask you questions now? Okay. All right. All right. I'm going to ask you the same thing. All right. I was going to ask you something about the top hat, but I can't think of anything. What if you had to pick one figure? You know, house is burning down. God forbid. What figure is going with you? What are you taking?
Only a figure, not play set. Just a figure. You mean?
Just a figure. Yeah. Or a toy. It could be any toy. Let's say any toy. What toy are you grabbing? Any
toy, probably I will try. Also, this is big with my Snake Mountain. Yeah, because he likes so much that the play set.
Mm-hmm.
And he put also a nylon, a big bag of nylon to don't have a dusty, too much dust on the place there. I love that piece. It's one of my favorite pieces in my toy room. But I love also my WWF Asbo custom figure because I did that with a customizer together, and they are unique. No, so also that one, is handmade. So I think that. But I hope to don't have this. I actually, I started collecting Legions now in 2021. It was because of like a song similar what you mean, because was like I remember was this I did the night before my first ever interview with CB. Now we have about 5 or 4 shows together, and the night after the interview, the night maybe it's more right say the morning after when I slept, I had a dust dream with I had a lot of figures of Legions like I have today, because now we have close 100 figures. And I remember in that dream was my father that was passed away 1 year before. He told me, grab your figure because there is a tornado, grab your figure. And I saw this figure, this Mythic Legions figure, nice skeletons. And the day after I go to Sorosome and wow, I going crazy. And then I told you this story to you, Trevor, I spent like $4,000 only in old figures, search John Rune Shaper, this kind of old figures. Right. I went crazy because of a dream. a dream, a situation like you meant to become like a tornado or a firestorm that destroys So start like this.
Crazy.
So speaking of nightmare, do you have this is for all of you, do you have a frequent dream that you had many times? So let's start with Brad. A real dream, I mean, not a dream that you dreamed, but a dream in the night that you have over and over, or sometimes similar.
Yeah, it's funny. I am glad I don't have this dream anymore. I had a dream that I get up and I go to the bathroom and I go pee, you know, and usually as I'm going pee, then I wake up and I'm about to go pee and then I have to go pee. It's crazy.
Really?
But I haven't done it in a while. and I'm glad because there was a few times where I almost wet myself. I mean, we're like, yeah, it was very strange, very strange, very strange. I don't miss that dream at all. I hope I'm glad it's gone.
Mike, do you have a frequent dream?
I don't think I have a frequent dream. Usually when I dream, you can remember it right when you wake up, but like 10, 15 seconds later, it's gone. You guys ever have that?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like to order Legendary Barbarian today. A few seconds ago. It's the reason why I buy a bunch of classified Jaja figures. Trevor, do you have a frequent dream?
Yeah, I was gonna say no, but I kind of like I haven't had this in a long time, but I used to dream like I'm going up a bridge or like a road. It's like a road, but it's leading to a bridge, but it's impossibly high and steep. And it's really like scary. Like you're going up and like it's like this shouldn't be. You know what I mean? This is too steep, and I'm gonna start going backwards or something. I have it, yeah, every once in a while. I don't know why. I don't know what that means. Try to analyze it, but I mean, it could mean a million things. You know, facing obstacles in life or whatever.
Read the book of Sigmund Freud about the dream.
Oh, hell no, I'm not reading Sigmund Freud, because no, that's going to open up worlds of things that I don't want to confront, I'm sure.
If one day you wake up and find close to your bed a little figure of Sigmund Freud close to a book of Sigmund Freud, you will read that?
Maybe.
There is a comment in the chat. Vasapolo says, "Mommy." I have a free. Do you want to know my frequent dream, guys?
Yes, we do.
I was hoping.
In general, it's different, but the topic is the same. In those dreams, I'm like a wizard that I have a powers. Some light that goes from my fingers, and I fight against evil powers, like magic evil powers. And I struggle a little bit, but in the end of the dream, I won this battle against the evil. This is my frequent dream, and depends of the situation. But there is this topic. This always the similar. That you have these magic powers. I don't know, but in some way, I can say that I have magic powers because I can read the face of people. I have empathy. You know what I mean? So because if this is a gift that I do for my readers. When I do my book presentation, the people that buy my book like this one, when I do a note for them, I say I wrote something on their copy, and I like describe them. Also, people that I really don't know, I describe them in this note for them, and they are surprised because they told me, "Oh, you can tell who I am if you don't know me." But it's because if you read the face, it's like a map to your soul. Okay, if you can read that, you can because in the way that someone watch, in the way you smile, in the way you look, there is a road to discover your soul. If you are able to connect with the people that you have in front of you. Okay.
Cool.
So this one could be my superpowers, metaphoric or whatever. What do you have? There is something bred in your life that you consider your big quality, aka the bred superpowers.
Red superpowers. I guess I'm tall, so I do have. I do get the old ladies to ask me to reach for things at the grocery store. So there is that. that is power right there.
Yeah, right.
When the old lady tells you to do this.
Can you get me the soup, young man?
And she's like 3 aisles down, but she came searching for you.
Right. She's following you all around the grocery store.
Not that short guy, but that tall guy. Yeah.
You do good. You do good voices, man. I mean, like, your Arnold is spot on, but like,
yeah, I try.
yeah, you're good.
Brad, how tall are you? How tall are you?
6'4". 6'4".
I'm 6'3.5", so we are close, man.
Yes.
With the top hat, I'm 6'7".
You're big Greg. You're big Greg Scout.
Mike,
Yes.
your best quality, your superpowers, aka best quality.
Say my superpower is that of encouragement. I like to encourage people
Oh,
as much as I can
That's good.
Cool.
in their journey through life.
wow. This need a music. It's so poetic. I need a music for that. A music for your words. Trevor, maybe I can, if before to say, I think before that you can start to answer the question, I think that you have superpowers, but let's see if your superpower you think about are the same they think about you. So
Sorry, what you tell me? Because
I
I
think
was gonna
you have,
I was gonna say like I make a mean grilled cheese, but that's
I think that you have is inside your talent. You have a vision, because when we saw your pictures, your not the pictures that turn around, but the pictures when you spend a lot of time to build together, we see your vision that you have a vision of something. And this is a talent, or okay, a superpower in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I have an imagination. I've always had an imagination as a kid. I was going to be like a comic book artist. Yeah, I guess, yeah, that's probably it. Imagination, the art. It's art. It's always been art, which is, a terrible route to go down for anybody because there's not a lot of money in it. But it's nice. It's fun. It's cool. I enjoy it. I enjoy what I'm doing. So that's good.
And we are thankful that's your superpower, because your photography, I look forward to seeing the sexy shot every time a figure is revealed.
Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Makes me happy.
Yeah, I guess my superpower actually is making people buy action figures. I guess that would be it.
It works.
Yeah, sometimes.
So we are in few moments. If I think I don't recall the longest episode, I think we break through the record of the show, because with William Stout, I did the longest, because we did the 2 hour finale every time with William Stout. I have 2 times William Stout on my show back in 2021. Awesome guy, William Stout, really great artist. Also with CB, probably the first time, but now we break my records of the show, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Probably break the show. So guys, how much time do you still have?
I gotta run pretty soon.
Sheets is calling me.
Let's do it. I think we can go to 3 hours and 10 minutes, so other 3 minutes is okay for you guys.
Sure.
Sweet.
3 minutes is fine.
Also because remember, right here it's 5 a.m. and I still have to do dinner. Because I prefer don't eat before the show, because I'm more on the focus. But if you start to eat before, it becomes lazy, slow. No, if you eat before, no. So
I love that you eat dinner at 5 a.m. and then go to sleep.
My girlfriend says I'm really crazy, because sometimes when it's
Yes.
I was too busy, this is really crazy. It's crazy today. Sometimes I had a dinner at 7:30 a.m. So, because if I have a dinner, when you do art, when you do video, but especially when you're writing or you do stop motion, whatever, take a break is an enemy, because you lose the focus. You lose the machine when you are inside. No, when I have a dinner, I start to because I'm really fast on my job as a writer when I do. But if I take a break, I become super slow. Just to put some pasta together, I start to watch in a series. I want to see another 20 minutes, another minute. So I maybe take me 1 or 2 hours because I'm super slow if I take a break. So the reason why dinner
Do you
is
eat breakfast at 11 p.m. then? Do you is that what your breakfast is? Like,
and actually I do no, no. My normal schedule is wake up around 5 p.m., then walk my pug in the forest, then I go back to home, I start working in something. When I start to become a little bit hungry, I have just a little snack.
we understand. I wouldn't put it past you to eat a little snake, but I can. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Actually, when I was a kid, because actually, little fun story. My big diorama in the wall, they were meant to display exotic animals like snake, lizard, and I had those kind of animals when my father was alive because he collected this type of animal. So I had the real snake so I'm not afraid of snake because I grow up with snake. Because my father was a
I hear they're tasty. So
yeah, he was. My father was his interest was by biological animals, science, this kind of thing. So we had this big diorama. Now diorama actually were built to have these animals. But I forget how I end up in this topic. In this, I don't remember.
Sorry.
Yes, because of my schedule, my day schedule. I go back. So then I work in until if I'm busy. When I'm writing the first draft of my novel, I can work 5 hours without stop. It's the same thing when I do review. I go in the basement in my toy room, and I work until I finish one. I have a schedule for the day, so I prefer have the dinner when I finish. And maybe I start editing after dinner. But in general, my dinner time is when it's early 1 a.m. My normal time is 3 a.m. to have a dinner. So when there is Legion's Lounge, it's actually my dinner time in general.
Oh, very nice. Nice.
And then before to go to sleep in the morning, but not today because today I will have a dinner late. Late. I do a breakfast before to go to sleep. So when my girlfriend is around, she's super good at cooking. I eat a big plate of tiramisu. Is a cake.
Nice.
So this is my schedule. But now it's time to give you a final song, guys. I want to sing with you guys. We can't escape. So the final song is the Mythic Legion song. If I find the text. Maybe not. Where is? I don't find it the lyrics.
I would like to hear Trevor solo it.
No. I've done
This
that
is
before,
super.
Mike. It's
Mike. This is. I can say that. Super cool. Where is that? My man, not this one. I need to redo this one before to end the show. I can't end the show without to say again. Trevor on solo. This is super cool. We have Trevor on solo. Let's do it.
Nope, not happening. Not happening. Nope, I did my turn on the last show. Nope.
If you don't sing, we can end the show.
The Legions. I think the Legions Lairs boys should duet this one. Like Islands in the Stream. Like come on. Brad, you're Dolly Parton. Mike, you're.
Guys,
all right, Mike, you're Dolly Parton because like that. Yeah.
Come on, Trevor. You find your legions.
I never hear you sing it because I'm always singing over you or somebody's singing over you. So
now only you, so we can hear only you. I played piano for you.
It's not happening.
I'm your piano. I'm your piano.
Come on. You don't understand. You don't understand. I get enough crap from the PPG boys. I don't need to be singing the Legions. Sorry. I kind of like it as a music. It's nice.
Find your titties.
Instrumental.
I don't think I'll ever be invited to the lounge again.
I like that, Brad. How about Brad does it as Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yes.
Yes. It's Arnold.
Arnold, yes, do it as Arnold.
Angel titties.
To guard your factions.
It's emotion. I don't know the rest of the word. Works.
This is the deep cut one. I don't know. These are the deep lyrics. I don't know these. It's like the third verse. It's the secret third verse. I'm not even sure.
I can play forever until you stop.
I can leave, Alan. I can just leave.
I love this guy. I can play.
I'll do this as William Shatner. How about William Shatner? We'll do.
Yes,
do that.
do it.
When you find your legions, you find your passion, you find emotion in a magic world. That's it. I'm done.
So, was super fun, guys.
Live long and prosper.
And thank you so much.
Nanu.
Probably the funniest episode of my show. And before to say goodbye, there is a last fun video to everybody to remind to you guys something you need to do right now before to end the show, guys. They watch right now or you watch later. Do this. There is a message for you. So let's dancing a little bit now. Thanks for watching, my friends. And please smash that button, my friends. Please smash and subscribe. Help this channel to go to 100k subscribers, my friends. It's my dream. Please give me your love, guys. But also, guys, like, leave a comment, and share this video with your friends, guys. But also, my friends, consider becoming a patron to choose the next content of the channel. And also, my friends, become a member to be my guest in my show. That's right. And now you can see this video, or maybe this other video, or maybe another interview, reviews, unboxing, stop motion, tutorial, and more for you guys. So thanks for watching. Thank you so much. And subscribe, my friends. And so long, everybody. So long, my friends.